Nocore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nocore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nocore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NocoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nocore Apparel for truth tellers.
Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 356 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook Live and YouTube, our dual podcast right now, and everybody tuning in throughout the week. Apple Podcast, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app, iHeartRadio, no Wooshka.
None at all, man.
Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. No Playboy this week. He out handling some business. Ulysses, how you feeling?
Blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. Ready to get some good conversation and good recap. Like last night was epic, even in spite of. We're going to get to it, though.
Yeah, we're going to get to it.
Yeah. Jeff, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Despite some hiccups, I'm feeling good, though. Ready to have some fun today.
We got to change that to the 356 on the screen.
God damn it.
And we have a guest in the house. We had a guest in the house. Aaron, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
What's up, cuzzo?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Did you want to sit
Aaron
up,
with
or
the
did you
shortcut?
want to sit back a little bit, because you can slide the mic in a little bit, however you want to be
I'm
comfortable.
actually good. What y'all want me to do with the mic?
Just want to make sure you was comcomfortable.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, and then hopefully we'll be.
We had model practice today, so I'm trying to work on my. Yeah, we zipped up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What that mean?
We had model practice tonight.
I hired a
Curve
coach.
the wrong way forward.
What does zipped up mean?
Just
Your
getting your
posture.
bodies to get your posture together.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Zip
ladylike.
Okay.
Everybody
need to have better posture. I know mine sucks. So
I mean,
I'm always
honestly,
slouching in chairs and stuff.
My posture gets straight, and I turn into an F. And I ain't talking about the grade.
Ain't nothing wrong with some good posture.
I'm letting it go. Yeah. All right. All right.
I don't never know how to act when I'm in this chair because I love this mic. This mic is like
A little
reminds me
close.
like of me being on stage and doing comedy. Like with that one, I be laid back chilling. This one I'm gonna talk my shit.
Down a little closer.
Is the F in reference to your tits?
Yes.
Okay. All
Hit
right.
haze.
White folks say tits or boobs.
Boobs. Yeah, they say
Yeah.
boobs, I think.
Boobs.
Yeah,
Breast.
Do people say bosom?
Knockers.
They say
knockers.
and shit
Breasticles.
like that.
Breasticles.
Yeah, knockers probably.
It depends the intoxication level. Go from boobs to knockers.
All we really say is titties. We don't really call
black
them nothing
people-
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really ain't no slang for
Man,
it.
she
No.
pulled her titties out. Yeah, that's all we say.
I mean, because like if somebody, if you talking about ass or something, like you'll say something, you'll say she.
Now
thick,
we have. That's because we talk
got a
about what we
variety.
love.
Okay.
Now we have a plethora of names for the derriere. You know what I'm saying? Cake, onion, everything. They keep going for hours.
Yeah.
But this is actually how they shape too
What's up,
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's
And you know
crazy.
what's so crazy? It's only changes like when you gonna put an accent on it. So it go from TT to DD. Sometimes with EE. So I mean, it just depends. Titties.
Titties.
Double D's. Yeah. Paul, yeah, okay.
Like you know by the size of them, how you spell them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you really can't say,
Yeah.
I got you. I got
Like
you. I
titties
feel
is
you.
like
You got some titties.
But
Two D's.
titties.
Them
You drag
titties.
the E on the big ones. You drag the E a little bit.
Like, damn, she
But they
got some
little, you got the
titties.
Y. Like it's titties. You know what I'm saying? Even the octave change.
She
Like
got a tit. She got a tit.
Tits.
Look, teats.
How do we get
Two
here?
E's.
That's
Two
true
E's.
because he
She
did
got
say
some
titty
teeth.
tape. Titty tape.
Oh, titty tape.
Oh,
We gonna put the
gosh.
titty tape one up there too.
Oh
No,
God.
okay, all right.
All right, y'all.
Fucking hate it.
Let's start going around the room. Aaron, how was your week?
My week was actually great. We back to school. We back to school now. So yeah, had a great week. That's all I like to say.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Very busy. I'm a sports mom. So we all over the
So
world.
football now.
Nah, not anymore.
Okay.
I was a football mom for a second. No, but volleyball.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up.
All right. Ulysses, how was your week?
Week was cool. I can't lie. It was nerve wracking up until Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Just running around, like very busy. Like my body is like gonna kick my ass when I get home. Like for real. I am tired. Like, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it.
That's what's up. Dev, how was your week? That was
Um,
right into the microphone. I apologize.
oh, that's cool. My week was
Now to my color.
like a feedback or something.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Talk
My
about
week
shit.
was cool. The week school started back this week, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it went a lot better than expected. So last year everybody was new, the principal, the deans, everybody. So it was a learning experience last school year. But you're going into it with knowing what the hell is going on this year. So it was a little bit different. So I'm getting ready for the second week. Kenzie go back this week too, so getting ready for that routine. But other than that, just some pod and R&B, and
Oh, we about to go there.
yeah, it was a lot. That yesterday was we can't get
We
into
about to go there. We
everything,
about to go there.
but man, yesterday was a lot.
Yeah.
How was your week, man?
It was all good, man. It's actually busy. My last 2 weeks have been busy just with work, just because it's just, like I said, just getting back into things after being off for that long period of time. So it was busy. Been out in a lot of offices this week. So this week will actually be a little bit more calm. So I should be able to get my bearings under me this week with work and everything. And so then, like you said, the little one in our house goes back this week. Don't go back to Friday because it's like,
Yeah, same thing.
because
with
it's
Kenzie.
like Thursday, it's like the 6th graders is all the only ones in the building. So the 7th and 8th graders don't have to come back until Friday. So I guess they just gonna do video stuff or something on Thursday, which probably ain't gonna be all day, I'm guessing. So really not till Friday. But that I've been seeing. I saw somebody. Shout out to April. I saw her put on there yesterday on Facebook. She said, "What's the best part about back to school? What is it for y'all for back to school? Like, what do y'all look forward to?" So I know she said for her it's the structure.
I really like, when
Hey, there's this scene. Hold on, bro. There's this scene in The Hangover when they're on the roof and they're doing a toast, and Bradley Cooper's character's about to talk, and then the Zach Galifianakis whatever cut him off. That's the face you just made when he cuts him off. But go ahead.
Like what?
Go.
Get the hell out
fuck
of
you
here.
know about that? No, I'm messing
What
with
the
you.
traffic? The traffic is crowded.
I'm messing with
Look
you.
where you.
sorry for the face. No, speak y'all piece.
But no, man. Like it got a lot to do with like I was saying before. Is once you get to know the kids and all that kind of stuff, it's them coming back, man. It's fun, man. It's like a bunch of your little nieces and nephews that you rock with coming back to, I don't know, the family reunion. Yeah, I can't explain it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's a cool, and then they all growing up. You know what I'm saying? You have some that is stretched out. Like, man, what you doing some peach fuzz on your face, dude? Who you think you is? So you
Tapping
like,
their chest like bow bow.
yeah. You got to check
Child
out.
abuse.
What's up?
Yeah,
Do it
child
for the
abuse.
summer, sucker. You know what I'm saying? But I love them to death, though, man.
trust
But
your
that's the most fun part. Man, we gonna turn them into grown men and grown women out here, man. But no, man, that's the best part. The best part is like the kind of clean slate you get with school every year. You know what I'm saying? You seeing like, and me working in the middle school, it's like the perfect. You got like the 4th graders is coming up to 5th grade, and they like, ooh, I get to like switch classes. You know what I'm saying? So they like wide-eyed. And on the whole other spectrum, you got the 8th graders wide-eyed because they like, I got to figure out what high school I'm going to. Like, it's just, It's the coolest thing ever.
Our 8th graders like, we run this motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all ain't running nothing.
Yeah, ain't running that scared as shit.
With that mouth. Y'all don't run nothing with that mouth.
You know, for me, this is my 2nd year working in the school district, so I got the same. I'm more like auntie.
Yeah.
I don't have sons, so the little dudes, I'm an athletic mom, so they're like, oh, mom. So I can't wait to see them because I know they ready. Like, I was talking so much stuff to them. I'm like, y'all ain't hooping. Y'all ain't doing nothing. What y'all been doing? Like, no, I got my swole on. Like, and that just made me feel so great. Like, man, it's the impact, though, that you know that they really not getting at home. For real. Like, that energy of they're important.
Yeah.
Then on the other side, me being the mom, I am like overwhelmed, like, damn, man, I got a senior, so she about to go to college. Like, I just had one graduate. She going to college, so it's a part of me is like literally hurting right now. Because it's like, I'm getting up to take 2 to school. My baby gone. She a grown up. So, yeah, it's indifferent. I can't wait to get to school, but I'm sad. They only got 2 going.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yes,
And then,
And the tranquility at home, though, because I'll have a little space in between because they'll be in practice where I could be at home and be at home, like,
me
without
too.
them.
I like that part. That
I
part
guess.
I have.
You got a couple kids on the couch. Shut up, you Lisa.
There you see. See?
Huh?
It's
Nothing.
I
X-rated.
guess for me it's the it's the first summer I've experienced the the having a child at home in the summer. So it's just like it was
You ain't got nothing?
it was a different experience. He's home all day and he's food that's more food being ate at home or things like that. But I mean it's just like I kind of agree with what April said. It's like structure almost in that sense when she posted that. I think when I flipped over to the Facebook, I think she's in the feed over there where it's just like it's a routine. Now all right, homework is at this time or something, or I only can play the game on these days and this and that, or hey, bedtime is at this time. And structure is good, and I say this wholeheartedly. Kids like structure.
They love it.
As much as they push back against it at times or whatever, they do kind of crave it. And I think like in kids that have that structure, you see it when they go around kids that don't have it, and they come back home and be like, oh, this happens at so and so's house or whatever. It's like they like that structure sometimes. So
That's
it's just
true.
like.
And my response is, they mama must be crazy. I don't care what happens at Lily's house, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
In this
At
house?
Jonathan's
Yeah,
house.
in this house,
yeah.
this how she go.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Not my fault. They
but
mama
we,
insane.
we do get a little bit more quiet time back because we both work from home, so we'll get the 7 to 8 hours a day when
Sky rockets
Yeah.
in flight. Afternoon delight.
Yeah, we get the time. We get that.
So y'all work.
They get
We work from
they-
home. Yeah, we work from home.
afternoon delight. Pew.
We work from
You know what I'm
home.
saying?
I mean,
Little afternoon delight.
hey man,
Y'all take the same lunch break.
Nah, because I would.
we do. we might. We gon' Hey, it's gonna be some longer lunch breaks coming
15
up.
What you want
minutes.
for lunch today? You. That's the answer.
You know what's weird about that? And this might be TMI. It is what it is. But it's like when you got a basically a teenager that's at home in the summertime, they don't go to sleep at night. So it's like you don't get the chance to just in the school year, you can find your time for
At night,
yourself
yeah,
at
yeah,
night
yeah.
because at some point
They knocked
they
out.
got to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? In the summertime, it's 1,
Unless-
2, 3
You
o'clock
got
in
to
the
get
morning.
some
Unless you
sturdier
come to the
mattresses.
Huh?
Yeah.
Get some sturdier mattresses.
Exactly.
Y'all need that one mattress.
Hold that motherfucker.
The purple mattress or whatever, where you could jump up and
Oh,
down
the
on one
commercial?
end.
Yeah.
And the wine
wine
don't
don't
move.
Or put your daughter. Put
He's
your daughter.
over here.
Put your daughter in show wagon.
Trampolining in
So
it.
like,
Look, Mackenzie get in the car at the end of the day from show wagon practice. She be knocked out.
Y'all leave her. Don't say you leave her in the car.
You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron.
Starting. Eggplant emoji.
Starting at the 2 minute forward.
That is
You said 2 minutes forward.
man. What?
He's putting some great stats this
Yeah,
season.
Devin commercial break.
hey,
It's halftime already.
Yes.
Nigga, I'll be lucky to outlast the mesothelioma commercial. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God.
No, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm
Oh
not.
my God.
I'm about to say, what is happening?
Hey,
So sad. So sad. Hey, what's the song that plays
would you
on
would
Set
you
It Off?
would you rather some man be messing around with you for 45 minutes and you get your little rocks off in 2 minutes? You get you 2 to 3 out, and you go back to the rest of your night.
Consecutive 45?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want nobody.
I'm
in there
saying,
that long.
but what if he learn you and it only take you 3 to 5? That's it.
But
You get 2 to 3 off.
And 3 to 5?
Yeah.
I think everybody would choose that.
Yeah.
Because you could go back.
No,
Because you go back
because
to the
I'm
rest of your life.
I'm gonna be huddled crying. Like I can't shoot them back to back like that. I'll be somewhere stuck about that. I couldn't go back to work.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
But if it's
That's too soon. That's too many
Never mind.
and
That might be a-
rapidly. I mean, we here now.
I know, right?
We're here now.
I
I mean, but like for real, whatever. Like, I don't feel like once you give her that second one, after that it's optional. Play it by ear.
No, after that one, no. This
Play it by ear.
no. See, we here now.
we here now.
Here's the thing. After you got that second one, it's almost like you done got 3 buckets in the post, and you know the center can't
You
guard
know
you. I can do what
what?
I
You know
want
what?
at this point.
You know what?
You done figured out.
So
You done figured
now-
out how to
so
get a bucket. So now 3, 4. I'm about to drain your motherfucker. I'm about to drop 50. If I done got 2
yeah?
about you, I done got 2 about you.
Oh yeah.
I know it's whoa.
So wait a minute.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Move.
So you just said that, all right?
If you get it a 2, you are
At
know
that point, you just going for stats.
Yeah, whatever you-
I was finna say, yeah.
whatever
that's a
you
good
doing
one.
is working, my nigga. Ball.
That is
get-
selfish and unhumane. Like just
Because
Now
if you
she's
touch
shaking,
them,
shivering.
if you touch
night
them
over.
after they fucking come, they gonna punch you in the head.
Cause you only get one as a fella. You wake up like she
Yeah.
shaking and shivering in the corner.
so wait. So do you go as many as she can give you, or do you go as long as you can stay
As
with
long
that
as
one?
I can go, but if she
Yeah,
get
as long
3,
as I can go.
if I can get 55 points in the paint before I get mine off.
Okay, Kobe.
you know what it's like? No, I ain't gonna go
What
there.
is we here now? What's happening?
No,
We here.
I'm just thinking about. I took that Nintendo home. That was from the
Yeah,
game, and I was
yeah.
playing Mario. But you know, you be jumping up, hitting the block, and
Ah.
Bing,
Oh yeah, that extra.
thing. Yeah, it's just all right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna
You
tell
found
you
it.
what. You know what? Don't nobody try this at home. Don't nobody try this at home. Hell no. If you leave me the fuck alone. Excuse my language.
Man, excuse me, this is DMST.
Yeah.
What the fuck was
I
about
mean,
to
you
say?
know.
You were just that pot in R&B yesterday.
Leave me alone. If I get my 2 and I'm crying,
Listen.
Yeah.
And what's up with y'all trying to thunder punch my cervix? Like what the fuck?
yeah.
No, not see, that's too much. But speaking of Mario, it's like,
Mario.
the little, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll figure out it's the mushroom pop. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The little mushroom, mwah, you keep hitting with the stroke, mwah, rain. Smoke, stroke, rain.
He's so
it's
graphic.
over.
I'm assuming that 1 Minute Man was not yours.
No, that wasn't his. That wasn't.
It wasn't mine. That was shout out to our brother Playboy.
That was Playboy's yesterday.
I cannot.
But that mushroom pop will take them out.
Mushroom pop. The description.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Is that the name of the
That's
show tonight?
listen.
like, get rid of
But
all air,
I hear the
and then you
description and I see it very
Swiftly
vividly.
pull it out and it's over. It's like the soul leaves their body when you pull the mushroom out.
All right.
And
I
they
do- I
can't
do see
take
that,
if you touch
Titan
them
said get a
after.
headboard blocker.
No, don't
All
touch
right.
me.
All right, so
You
what we got to go
uppercut
to?
somebody. Anyway,
I've been head thrusted like
Yeah,
no nigga no. You take this
it
shit.
feels like an open wound. I can't even explain it. It is
What?
it is
After
the most,
they're done, they
it's the most
reach
sensitive thing on planet Earth.
and you
please.
still trying to go. You're like, no, nigga. What's up?
No man.
Hey, I snatched.
All right.
Snatch those.
Dragged. I done
DMST.
dragged.
Get that motherfucker.
Welcome to
Get here.
DMST podcast.
Yeah,
man.
welcome to episode 356.
Or 69, whichever episode.
Yeah, whichever one floats your boat.
356.
We're sorry for that little detour we took, but thank y'all for tuning in. All right, so let's recap yesterday. So everybody knows.
Okay, we
Everybody
doing a triple
knows.
live, right?
Huh?
We're doing a triple live. So we got Facebook, YouTube, OnlyFans streaming, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
all right now. Okay, all right. Tune in on.
Hey, you on the couch?
What y'all niggas got going on? You the one on the casting
I
couch.
look- Am I on
So,
the OnlyFans?
His job pays $2,500. You know.
But there's some stipulations.
But they won't just believe me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, y'all
Wait a
listen to
minute.
talking part?
You ain't know.
Wait a minute. OnlyFans, is this light working?
My niggas say this job pay 2 to 5, but they ain't just gonna believe my words.
Yeah, yeah.
They gotta see what they paying for.
Oh my
You know.
God.
47 minutes and 22 seconds later. Oh man.
Oh my
Do y'all
God.
think casting couch was real? Do y'all think what percentage of y'all? I mean, at some
I love DMST podcast.
At what percentage of that? Like in the early days?
In the early days, I think it was.
That's what I'm saying. The early days. So maybe
long
the
do you
first.
think I've been watching? In the early
Maybe the
Oh,
first.
wait, I'm an originator. I think you know what I do respect. I respect the genuine. I respect the authenticity they
Oh
keep
my
by making sure that they
gosh.
wear mismatched drawers and panties. It always gives a air
Like
of
they wasn't
authenticity.
planning it. Yeah.
my
Like she was just
God.
trying to go to the Giant Eagle and just so happened
Somebody
Smart
actually picked her up.
conversation.
Yeah.
to need to make $2,000 to $5,000, and
Oh.
so she.
That's
made it
almost
before-
like Bang Bus, where it's like, oh, this was really a random conversation from the grocery store, but whatever.
So Pod and R&B yesterday.
Pod and R&B anyway, though, man. So Pod and R&B was
Segue.
yesterday. It was actually our 8th one, I think it was, which is amazing that we pull off 8 of these. For everybody that came, she about to put my eye out with her braids. She just keep tossing them shits from right to left. But for everybody that came, we want to say thank y'all for coming. First and foremost, it was one of our larger crowds again.
It was dope.
That's the biggest thing I got to say about that portion. Thank y'all, because we could have stopped doing these a long time ago, but to a person, at least to me, there are some people out there that I know would be 100 with us if it was some whack shit. Yeah. Like I know you would tell us if it was whack. We were talking about just business and the contracts a little bit ago and things like that. And I know Titan that's in the feed over on Facebook. I know that he'll tell us if something was whack or something was going on. James was talking to me yesterday. Shout out to James Lang. He was talking about it yesterday when we was there.
I had a lot of conversations after the comedy show.
Yeah. I mean, there are people around us that will come to us and say, you know what, this is some whack shit or whatever. It's like people come and say, no, y'all got something here.
We just gotta build on it.
Yeah.
So we're still
Perfect.
trying to obviously get some things together with it. But the people that's been rocking out, there are people that's been there at damn near every single one of them. And if not every single one, maybe has only missed one or
I
at
know I
the
missed
most
two.
two. So
I think I
that
missed
support,
two. Yeah.
we really, I mean, it's unmatched. So that's the first part of what I'll say. I'll let y'all talk.
So my thing is, I had a lot of new people who had never been to Pot of R&B come last night, and my bad. That's what I was trying to fix. I'm sorry. Touch my lip.
You all right.
It's that awkward moment though. Like, it's like it touched my lip. But no, I had a lot of people who had never been to a Pot of R&B understand how hard it is to describe Pot of R&B to somebody who wants to come but doesn't know what they're getting themselves into. Especially if a comic is asking them, like, I'm gonna be talked about, I'm gonna have to talk about it. No, it's just a whole little adult, grown and sexy type of vibe. And you know, they agreed. They was like, no, it's dope. Like, so I do understand, like, it's hard to describe an experience like that. But they was like, yeah, let me know when the next one is and this and that, whatever. So you got people who had never been before enjoy themselves for the first one that really wasn't even
It wasn't
signature Pot of
It
R&B.
wasn't far from it. Far
Still want to
from
fuck
it.
with it. So yeah.
It wasn't.
I'm
it
leave
wasn't
it at that
jealousy
for
Drew
now.
Hill.
For now, we'll
I'ma
leave it at
leave
that
it
for
at-
now.
yeah, for now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a thank you or anything. you
No,
want to say.
yeah, no,
Now,
just
before we
everybody
get
that
to the
came
other part.
out. You know, I feel like Snoop when he got it, this walk on the star on the walk of fame. I want to thank us. You know what I'm saying for showing up and making the best out of
Our situation.
our situation. We was. I think everybody kind of got their frustrations out about 1:15, 1:30 yesterday, and then we was just like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's
Yeah.
make this shit. Let's make this shit shake. So
All right. So we want to give them the juice.
yeah, let's go. Let's get into
You know
it.
what? I'll say before I'll get your feedback. Oh, actually, Aaron, what do you think about the event? Because you were there yesterday. You've been to about 2 or 3 of them now.
No, she been a
I
month.
think I'd have been to a little more.
She been
If
to a
y'all
bunch
had
of-
8, I think I only missed a couple. And that's
Yeah,
because
she been to a bunch.
So
You already told me I'd be one track mind. I was about to walk right past her yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, is
what
it
I
the
gotta
cut?
get- what I
Like,
gotta
what's
get-
happening?
First of all, Aaron cut fire. Some
Yeah, and that's the
people
other
go
thing.
off the
Cut,
line.
yeah.
Thank you.
They can't
Thank
pull
you.
it
Thank
off.
you.
So I saw the face like, I think I know her.
Oh my God!
Low cut dope,
Listen,
man.
So wait, y'all got a thing for short hair? Because I came on the show with short hair. So y'all want me to go back to short hair?
I want you to do whatever.
We was
makes you
giving
happy.
Aaron a compliment. This ain't nothing to do with you.
No, y'all said I could be replaced with Aaron.
no, that's not what they said.
What about that? Did you?
They didn't say that. Didn't they say that?
No, he said
They
that
say that.
Thursday. Matter of fact, yeah. So that's why I'm asking questions for clarity.
That's not
No
what he
offense.
Aaron, what
said.
did you think about the?
Listen, cousin.
Cause
You know, I don't know.
that kind of
What,
leads into what we was gonna talk about, but we'll hold off on that. Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it.
you know what? I'm
Maybe
gonna
the
say
wrong
this
cousin.
because when so childish. I'm trying to talk here. That is what we talking about. But anyway, so I'll say this because when I describe it, I tell people it's a grown and sexy vibe. It's very intimate. It's something that if you really love that 90s old school, the music that moves like your spirit, your soul, I tell them like y'all want to be there. Like it's a podcast hosting and you got the DJ that's really spinning all four of their picks, music picks, and they're like, oh, that's fire. So that's how I promote it. But I love it. Like I love music. Music, I'm a creator. You know, y'all got visions too, so y'all get it. I love music and I love the way how y'all deliver it too. It's like nobody knows who's coming up next, so it makes it more authentic. And then when you pull out the I guess the music, whatever y'all selected, it's like you go down memory lane and we can actually kind of talk about how it made all of us feel. So I think that's dope. I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I think people need to experience it, especially if you really moving towards a grown and sexy vibe.
Yeah. It's something especially for our age range, that 35, 45 age range is something that
Because we're both old school and new school.
it's our thing. Like it's our world.
Especially looking for something different. You don't want to go to the club.
Yeah.
You want that vibe.
You don't want to go to a jazz show. You want to do something.
Yeah.
And really, it's almost like peripheral speed dating in a sense because you get to hear what motherfuckers in the room thinking that you've been eyeing.
Hello? Viewpoints be like, oh, you think like that? Or you think like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It'd be fun shit, man. I love it, man.
All right, so let's get to the other side of it. So the other side of it is this.
These motherfuckers double booked us, man.
Yeah, as we say, for the people that's been there, especially multiple times, it's no matter how big the crowd gets, it's still an intimate setting, and because it's just us in a room, and pulling the curtain back, we have conversation based around these songs, so you get a good experience of vibing out to music, as you say, singing along. I was telling people, when I was explaining it, like it's almost aspects of karaoke because you singing along with the songs and everything. Like you said, you vibe and you got memories flooding back. You was riding down the street playing this song or something like that, anything. But you do this and then you have conversation built around these songs. And you put adults in a room and you can have some adult conversation. And I love when there's adults that can come into a room, keep their emotions in check, and we can have some good conversation, bounce stuff off of each other, because there's going to be disagreements. Men have a way of viewing things and women have a way of viewing things. So there's going to be disagreements, but I love when we can pass that microphone around and we can talk about it in a space. Talk about it, have a laugh about it, and then move on to the next one or whatever. But yesterday, that's the beauty of pod and R&B. But yesterday was our first venture of stepping out into a larger place. So we were at Sam's in Maple Heights.
Silks.
I'm sorry. Sam Silks in Maple Heights. So we found out at about 12:30ish or so yesterday afternoon that they double booked their space.
Really?
So to be fair to them, obviously the other event that was going on there had been booked for months, like they said.
That's where I would have been pissed at if I was the other group.
Yeah. Especially for us, we got the noise and the music and stuff or whatever. But so it's like, so we found out about 12:30 yesterday that they had double booked. So that immediately put a damper on us because we're like, all right, we're going to be in this main space. We know that people are going to have to be coming in. Their event was from 6 to 9. Ours is from 5 to 7. So we know they're going to have to be coming in. They probably going to be moving stuff in. We don't know what's going on, but
breaking the intimacy.
We're 4 hours away from pulling up in there to start setting our stuff up, and we're finding out they're double booked. So the extra stuff that was going on around us threw off the intimacy of what our event normally is.
Yeah.
So my biggest apology for the people who came, especially for the first time, is that you didn't get that full pod and R&B experience the way it usually is with that whole non-distraction part of things. Also for me, especially for me being a DJ up there, I get it, but our sound was limited. Our levels were limited. Like even when I was moving stuff, even on the mixer that was there, it was just only to a certain. I know they don't want people to blow their speakers. Somebody coming there outside DJ, he just, but they do events there on Friday. They're live on the radio on 93 every single Friday from like 9 to 11 and
So I
everything.
know it's
whatever.
loud.
So I know that goes louder than that.
Is it a capability y'all could have brought your own speaker or no?
We could have. Yeah, that was something we could have.
If we would have known that would have happened, I
Okay.
just would have put them in the car and brought our own stuff and fuck whatever else is going on in there. But we know if it's a house system, I prefer being able to just bring my board in,
And
plug in, and
plug
that's it,
in.
as opposed to speaker, amp, subwoofers, all this stuff. So yeah, we could have had that shit. Nobody would have heard anything else that was going on in there if we wanted to. But you know. So that's my biggest thing. I know y'all got stuff to talk about with that, but that's my issue. That's our apology to them, you know, to our people that came and to our fans of the event that was out of our control.
Yeah, that definitely don't represent y'all because that wasn't the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I echo everything you said. I mean, you said it all. It was a lot going on in there yesterday. It was it's stuff we can't talk about on the pod.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on in there yesterday, and that just compounded it. So I think we made the best out of it, though. But if it's up to me, obviously I do whatever, I make whatever work, whatever the team want to do. But if it was up to me, I'll go support you. Least the comedy shows up there. You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere else in the city. But as far as pod and R&B,
Probably won't be back.
I'm cool. I'm cool on that.
That was very
You know, it was
professional.
also-
That was very professional.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see the way my mouth is set up. I want to say a bunch of stuff,
Yeah,
but
me too. I'm trying to.
but I won't, But it's just like it was even for me the way, we got there, so we walk in, me, you, and Playboy walk in, and we talking to the lady at the bar, one of the bartenders, so it was not her thing or whatever, but she just
Yeah, it's not her fault.
and she's just like, I'm like, what did I say? I'm like, we're here for an event later, so we were just getting here a little bit earlier to check things out, walk around. She's like, oh yeah, we got a little podcast or something like that. And it's like the way she said it was like so dismissive, and I was like, yeah, we are the podcast.
Yeah, she tried to put us in some tables up by the window.
Yeah, then
I said, man, this ain't going.
No, that's
that ain't
not
gonna
gonna
work.
So the cohesiveness of their communication wasn't
Terrible.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's I'm gonna leave it at
Then
that.
the motherfucker tried to tell me we got to put the tables back.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up, nigga. I ain't trying to make me put the tables back. Bitch.
Oh.
I ain't putting shit back. Them niggas, her and the weird nigga put them tables back. I'm not putting the tables back, man. Y'all niggas.
The weird dude was cool.
I don't give a fuck. Let me stop. You know what? You know what?
The weird
It
dude
was not
cool.
his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault, but
Fuck them niggas, man.
I mean, like the space is a good space for what we do, and it's cool that because people don't understand. Like when we were doing this event out on Wycliffe, I mean, we were providing food, everything, food, water, drinks. I mean, everything that you walk.
You know what?
Everything we were
The
footing all
ticket
that.
price.
For
It's
the ticket
unfortunate that this relationship had to end that way because you guys bring a great crowd out.
Yeah.
And you provide a lot.
And he's the perfect type of person and spot and venue for something like this.
Yeah.
You know what?
Go
Go
ahead.
sorry.
I was gonna say honestly, it does not reflect who you guys are. So that's a conversation that probably need to be had because that does not seem professional. And at me as a professional, I would hope that they would extend the olive branch to talk to y'all because it does not represent them well at all.
I was gonna say honestly, what I care about most is the people who come out and support me, and I try to protect that experience for them at all costs because they don't have to. Absolutely don't have to.
Yeah, at all.
So the fact that they do, I want to like always almost guarantee
They have a
great
good
time.
experience. Yeah.
I really want to deliver like your money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Your time's worth, your money's worth. Yo, give a fuck, got dressed, stepped out. You know what I'm saying? Like on a Saturday, like could have been doing anything other than. So my thing is this: with part of R&B, with me being a stand-up comic, and most of the, attention being on me during that time or whatever, part of R&B is to where there's only two things we want you to focus on: the conversations and the music. Anything outside of that, you lose the experience. So when we have to battle protecting that with no type of utility or nothing like so. Literally, like, you would see them be all into their groove, into their vibe, enjoying themselves, having good conversations, and then once any gap of time lapses to where they can hear the other situation,
it breaks it.
It's almost like they checked out.
Because we still got to we still got to a point. We always get there about halfway through a show, and with this one, it was Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be, and then the SZA song came on after that. We had got to a point where it becomes a karaoke, becomes a sing-along. And it happened when we was all doing Z album. We was all doing the shit. And we got there, but the moment the song went off, and it was conversation time, it just it killed it.
Yep.
Especially when people aren't used to holding mics or talking into mics to be heard,
and then we can't hear what they saying.
And then on top of that, it's too much of a to do. It's too much work on the guests to have to not only focus, but it's uphill, whatever, for no reason. And it could have been avoided. So
it could have been a great place.
Any venue that chooses to either host or be approached to be able to host an event of any caliber, please respect the guests that show up for that event. Definitely. I don't care how you feel about it, but at the end of the day, these are my people that's going to support me, and it's going to be very hard for me to bring them back out to not only a part of R&B, but to any type of event, whether it be part of R&B or comedy at a venue they had a bad experience at.
Can I just say? Can I just say?
It's not just on us; it's on everybody involved in that night, the establishment. Us, like everybody, whatever, like it all matters and it should be handled accordingly. That's all.
The most controversial thing I'll say about it is that they didn't expect us to bring in shit.
That's what I was about to say.
That was it.
That's what I was about to say.
That was just it.
Aaron, you had this conversation, but you family now, and everybody listening is too. They, from the way they talked to us when we walked in there, I think they thought that it was going to be three niggas and like two people talking in the corner.
Yeah,
they didn't. Like, when we started talking about moving the table, she kind of was like, what you mean? Nigga, these tables are going to be filled up with humans. Yeah. Like, we need to move them closer to the stage. Yeah. Y'all not recognizing what the fuck is going on right now.
It was so ball who honestly bought tickets that did not show up.
The ball gets dropped.
Whatever. Like, really, like I said, it was so many factors that really saved them from having a catastrophe on their hands.
I know.
I'll tell you on everything.
Because we only had 60 seats.
I was aiming to pack that
you counted them in the beginning.
We only had 60 seats, and damn near all the bitches was full. We had a couple tables with one chair open. But if we would have had everybody came and bought tickets, we would have had to like pull some chairs from the bar or some shit.
So here's my perspective, right? When I hate talking to, but also it's always a learning experience, right? So you're talking to a company owner. So say we're talking to Silks, and you're presenting the opportunity to them. They're only seeing, and this is just generalized, but they're only seeing you guys, and okay, they hope they're packing the place. They're not looking at, you know what? Hey, if they bring 50 people in here, those might be 50 people that would have never ever came into this establishment, right? But they're coming tonight, so their experience is not only based on you, it's based on the owner as well, because it's like, okay, well, this is the venue, I might book a party here, I might come here, I might buy food while I'm sitting here. So it's not just my duty to make sure these people have a good experience. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure the people booking have a good experience, but what do they need so the people that's coming will return? Every time
outside of that event.
Every time, when I tell you, every time I have an impact on like getting people in the building, I don't think the owners ever. So it's like calling the little Cleveland to tell you something little so quick, and then be like, little, like people, oh, you do that little fashion show.
It was hundreds of miles.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I really do feel like even my brother in comedy, Spike Lee, had that Mommy Lulu's comedy tour at LaSalle Theater after we had our fashion show at LaSalle Theater. So again, you get viewed through people you would never
I
expect.
had never been in a South Theater before. Before you did your comedy, that space out there still has been open for
a while.
I've never been out.
That first one, I was first time
before I
there.
did your comedy show.
Yeah.
Before you went to your comedy show.
Yep, that was my first time there.
So
That was
I
my
know
first time.
a lot of
Think
people.
about it.
Think about everybody that came there yesterday. There's a good chance that everybody that came there yesterday might have been their first time there.
Yeah, I know
Very
a lot of people.
good
Had,
chance.
the food, people was like, man, this some bullshit.
So that's what I was gonna say.
And then my thing
The
is whatever.
food.
Let me just say this piece. At the end of the day, it's important not just for people like of the establishment, but for the people that's hosting. It's equally important for both because the people who come out and support not only the event but the venue, it goes hand in hand. Because I've literally had people tell me, "Oh, I'm not coming if you doing a show there." Because of X, Y, and Z. I don't know if y'all remember, I ain't gonna say the name, but I used to run a mic every Thursday at a certain place or whatever. And I'm telling you right now, when people have a good experience, they tell the world. When people have a bad experience, guess what? They tell the world.
When they have a
So,
good experience, they might tell a few people. When they have a bad one, they
They
tell the
gonna tell the
world.
world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's when they
For
tell the
sure.
world.
They definitely telling the world.
So my thing is, you almost, I can't really mess with and just take it on the chin so much because you're now affecting my support
Your brand,
system.
my brand.
Yeah.
Because now,
DMST
like, think
is
about
a
it,
brand.
people came out for the first time to support me, like my sister. Y'all didn't even notice. My sister was there. That's the one that was like standing on number
yeah,
one.
that's all right, yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to introduce her or nothing like that or whatever. But my sister for the first time came out or whatever. And it's like, it's people that, for whatever stars aligning, are coming to support these twos and fews. And they make or break people who support me. So
Definitely,
it's
if
a
the
big deal.
intimate-
It's not nothing like, okay, well, we're going to make the best. No, it's a big deal.
If
You
the
know-
intimacy wasn't broken, like you guys focus on keeping the mood.
Yeah.
So you know how it is. Any mood you set, if it breaks, it gives room for
You gotta fight
everything
to get it
else.
back.
We-
You gotta fight to get it back.
Real
And
quick.
that's what was broken.
Real quick. We got to work quick, but Latoya just put something in there.
I know. I just saw it. I just responded. You know that was our thing last year, but you had broke your leg and
Yeah.
stuff last year. That was our
I'm
thing.
saying, I mean, I know we
Alumni
don't like
weekend.
doing it that quick,
Alumni
right?
weekend.
When is
because
Alumni weekend?
And Memorial
It's Labor Day weekend. We'll have 2 weeks and some change.
There's always that was when we were trying to do it last year.
But it's gonna
because
be
it's always
so
a huge show
many
impact of people
people
going
in
out and trying to find events to do.
But it's so many people that's going to be in town from out of town that went to Shaw. If we can't find nothing by Tuesday, we'll scrap it. But I don't know what people have going on that weekend. If we are free,
I mean, it would have to be that.
It's Sunday. Look at me.
No, Sunday's the park. Anybody doing shit
Saturday.
on Sunday? It would have to be that Saturday. There's already a big party on that Thursday
Yeah.
at four what's the
4 and Indigo Lux.
Yeah, the
both of
Indigo
them.
Lux beside the side. It's already a huge
I
party
teach
on that
customer
Thursday
service.
night. So it would literally, if any night that ever happened, it would have to be on that Friday or that Saturday.
Because it is something we should do. This one just
That's
came,
what we really were trying to tap into last year.
this one just
because-
came
because
along.
People pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
this
talked about
this
that
one just
that
came
time,
along
yeah.
and we couldn't turn down the
It was
opportunity.
an
to try to do it
opportunity.
there.
Yeah.
This
honestly,
opportunity wasn't your fault
this
though.
This is the thing. I promise you on everything. This is the thing that like about being somebody who produces and executes and performs in shows. Like when you don't have enough time to make an adjustment to like for that type of like magnitude.
Yeah, that wasn't.
It's
enough
like
time.
it's like no, listen, like for real, it's really like a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it man, like it really could, like I said, make or break our support system. So as I said, it's not something that's to be like, okay, we made the best of it. Like no, we owe these people a better experience, and especially for the ones who've been waiting.
We almost
Because
owe.
this
We
wasn't-
almost
this
owe
wasn't
like
the
a.
eighth.
We owe
And
like
we
a
had the
comped. Oh,
Pie
like
R&B.
original
Pie R&B.
wings
Well, no.
with some liquor. Pie
Oh,
R&B.
y'all.
Yeah.
You mean they owe y'all or
I
y'all
know.
owe them?
Yeah, remember we know they owe us.
We
but
know they
we
owe
talking-
us.
We talking about to our fans. We
To
feel
our
like
people.
the people that come. We feel
Well,
like
I'm
oh,
a shout out y'all fans right here, and I'm gonna say we love them. They're building the brand. We don't want anything comp. We understand, and as y'all build y'all brand, we gonna
Okay.
support y'all
All right, we'll bet.
But then
We'll fuck the
also
comp.
any black
because it's already comp for
You right.
real. Be honest.
You right. You
Like
right.
don't like y'all told me don't sell myself short.
You
I'm
right.
being
You
real. It's the
100% right.
vibe.
You
They
100%
they good.
And it's like at the end
Love
of the day,
y'all.
we always screaming like support black business. But when y'all get business brought to y'all, handle it accordingly, and that's everybody. Because not only was it Pie and R&B, but as a comedian, yes, I went to another show after Pie and R&B, and it was this.
We here now.
Yeah, we here now. That's the theme of the show.
It was a situation, and that's why I say businesses. Like, if I'm bringing you an event, and my event is bringing you any type of revenue, I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you look at it. It was revenue you wasn't gonna have if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't care how you look at it. So, and my event is bringing you revenue and repeated revenue on top of that, because that's at that point, whatever how long this event has been going at this establishment. Not only you as the owner, but your staff need to respect my event. In the event they don't, it's not up to me. It should even make it to my ears.
Because they represent you.
For me to fix it. If there's a problem with your staff respecting my event. Last night, one of the people who was working there was being very loud, and obviously very loud. At the end of the day, it's small talk, yes. But when everybody is quiet and attentive to the comic that's on the mic, and you only hear you and the comic on the mic, at some point, when do you sit up here and say, man, this girl's being intentional?
So did y'all start bombing her?
So I wasn't even on the lineup. I said, can I get 5 minutes? Because I'm seasoned in this thing. See, when you doing it for 8 years, you already know how to go ahead and kind of handle a crowd. Because, again, when I got on that mic, it was only my voice and hers. So, let you know, I get the attention. And it wasn't just my outfit. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is I'm trying to protect the event because there haven't been people who've been doing it as long as me. And that could be a distraction and a discouragement for them. And so I politely tried to address it. Like, it's a comedy show going on. I attempted. But then she got a lot. So I had to flame her, and I did. I'm sorry, I had to. Like, you build like a bell pepper that somebody picked and put back.
Did you say that? Damn, I should have been in the crowd.
Yeah.
Heckling.
I will say also in that respect, I do owe, I told you in the text, I owe Lex another trip, a trip to the Unapologetically Funny. I mean, after it was done yesterday, it was just...
It was just a lot going on. He understood, though.
I didn't eat yesterday because once we got that text, it's like, all right, now we got to get there even earlier than we was planning to get there earlier and stuff like that. So I didn't even get the chance to eat before. That's why you have... thank you for buying those fries. Yesterday, I didn't eat. So by the time it was... Then I knocked them over trying to get everything set up. So I only ate like a third of them. I'll toss you $4. But
it was $5.
But hold on, April said it here. April said, we should write a write something to the owner. We will be contacting.
I was given 24 to 48 hours for them to get their bearings to reach out to us. But after that, then we're gonna have a conversation.
We'll have the letter written already.
Yeah,
we need a white person on our team. They got to write a strongly worded letter.
Listen here, buddy.
We already know white people. We got people
Hey,
like
listen. I write contracts. I write all type of stuff. What we doing?
All right, so speaking about a black woman
and customer service.
At the end of the day, whatever Sharon write it so well, you'll be snatching air as you read it.
We got to talk about your event again because it's another reason.
Buddy.
But real quick, because you're talking about a black woman, it's a big story this week. The whole Michael Oher thing. With the Blind Side movie, everybody's seen the Blind Side. Everybody's seen that.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
Is.
That was a good movie too.
I like the movie. But obviously he was a guy. I forgot what town. They were in the South somewhere, whatever. But he was like a kid that was messed up home situation, and then based off a true story. Based off a true story. But the movie was obviously Disney, and they took liberties with a lot of the story and made it seem a certain way. But anyway, but bad home situation. This white family took him in. He goes to college and everything. He plays.
The white family was boosters at Ole Miss.
Yeah. All of the Tui family.
Anyway, he went to college.
Yeah. Anyway, but so that story's been out this week because he's suing them now and saying that he was basically under a conservatorship and he didn't know all these years. And I think it's a lot of inconsistencies in the story, but I still think the bottom line with the whole story is that if they got a conservatorship on him, he's 37 years old, there's no reason for you to still have it on him. So if you still have it on him at this point, it's got to be a reason for it. Yeah. So whatever. But anyway, but I've been seeing this picture floating around of him. I just saw it right there. He's married now, and he's obviously married to and everything I've been seeing is that must be the reason why he got married, and this black woman was in his life. And she was like, "Nah, something ain't right." That's what made me think about that. When y'all like, "Oh, we got this black woman sitting right here," but it's just
you make me better.
Hey, listen.
Two flames become one.
I I really wanted to dive deep into that, but we had been talking about it like way into the ground. I can't remember what song it was, but I just remember like us talking about like if the person that you're dating or deciding to partner with ain't making you better and bringing the better,
they have to make you better, man.
Like leveling you up, like sharpening that iron against iron.
Iron sharpens iron. Yeah.
Like Run.
Bye-bye.
Don't even leave. Run.
Like block.
Are y'all putting it all there? Is that why it all came? Is that where we're gonna put all the eggs in this basket? It came out because he got married and she's like, nah, something ain't right. Could be.
I mean that
be.
sounds.
I mean, but at the end of the day, is she wrong?
I'm pretty
on
sure
whatever
they're gonna
reason or motive
figure it out.
is behind it or whatever. Is she wrong for putting eyes on a situation that wasn't healthy?
no, she's
For
absolutely. That was
whatever
her
reason,
position.
whether it was him getting married, whether it was a cousin, whether whomever.
Okay.
Because obviously he
I'm
had to
torn.
confide in her.
Can I say
Obviously,
this?
My thing is for things to change, he had to have trusted her enough and confided in her enough for her to be like, hey.
So you saying she dived into it for more money?
No, I just don't.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just weird. I think this is a narrative that like Black Twitter is running with.
That's what I was.
It
saying.
doesn't necessarily make like logical sense to me though.
No.
No. This movie came out. This movie
only
came out
because he's
a
married
long
to a
time
black
ago.
woman now. It's like
Yeah, the movie came out 10, 12 years ago.
we owe
what
a
are
ton
they-
to the black women in our lives or
Yeah,
whatever,
of
but
course.
not every single time that something happens. It's only because she was there. Not every single time, but it's not to say we don't owe a lot to obviously the black women in our lives,
'Cause y'all
our
do.
moms, our sisters, aunts, wives, girlfriends, everything like that or whatever. But it's like where you probably were going with it, Dev. It's like it just
2009, this movie came out.
yeah.
So for
Well, when did they
14
meet?
years, he just been in the dark.
Hey, but you know how it appears that he wasn't that. Okay. You look at him, right? He looks like he was going to make it if you push him into football.
Well, he was already in.
He was
football.
already-
No,
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying wasn't they a part of the college or something?
Yeah,
They were
Okay.
boosters.
They
Yeah.
were
Okay,
boosters for
yeah.
Ole Miss.
So with that being said, he was gonna get looked at. So they didn't look at him and say, "Oh, well, let me just help this black boy."
Oh no,
They
that's
looked
not why
at-
they did it.
They looked at him, knew they was gonna get over. So it's now, and I'm not following the story, but this is just me thinking. Now he got this woman, this strong, beautiful black woman behind him, and she's probably looking into why he rich. I mean, not rich, or as rich as he could be.
Could be. I agree. It could be.
And look, they look so happy.
I do agree with Dev. Where it's like I feel like that aspect. It does feel like it's just the Twitter push right now. But
why not?
But why not? I mean, look, I'm not mad at it as a whole. I mean, look, if he's owed more than what he has, then by all means, go get what you're owed. Like I said, to me, the most funny part about the whole story is that he's 37 now or whatever, and he still has a conservatorship over him. And it's like, if you only cared about him getting to school and you only did just for
So
him
why
to get
did
to
you have it
school,
so long?
Why is he
He a grown-ass
37 years
man.
old
Yeah.
and you still got this on him?
What is so? I'm a dumb nigga from East Cleveland. So what that mean? They still got access to his bread or some shit?
See, I've only heard this term because of the Britney Spears thing
I'm
last
about to do
year
it right
or whatever.
now.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're because he signed NFL contracts, I guess endorsement contracts.
That's
and stuff
pretty
like that.
much
So,
basically what it is.
so you would think that
Oh,
somebody along the way would
shit.
tell him.
Okay, go ahead.
A conservatorship is a court order that appoints someone to oversee the financial affairs of a minor or person who is incapacitated. So why the fuck y'all still got access over my? Oh, she get with the nigga. So yeah, it's part. This is a blend. She get with the nigga. She probably
Like,
is
where your
beautiful.
money
She
at?
probably beautiful and love him. She love him, but she also like, I got me a nigga from the NFL got in the house. It was like, nigga, why
where
the
his
fuck is
friend?
bologna in the
Or
fridge?
why we gotta call them?
Yeah, why we gotta call them to go to the store?
Or she probably read over it and was like,
Nigga, you know they
They
taking
still-
your money.
Because probably it affected her as well some type of way.
Could have.
Because
it's a legal
my
binding
thing is that
contract.
they can, you if you cool with them speaking over your money, that's cool. But we married now. They ain't speaking over mine.
Yeah. What's yours is mine, nigga.
And he probably was like, what? Because you know how many of our black
Who?
men
Nigga said,
get into
that's what he
contracts
said. Who?
that really be like, okay, they just hear the money. Like, okay, I'm sorry to take this
Yes.
like left, but we just had this fall sports meeting where the guy from the NIL came in to speak to our athletes, right? And he was basically laying down the law, but he made this one analogy, and it was like, dang, that makes sense. And all the kids and all the parents like, oh, so a guy come to you say, oh, I want to represent your child, but I want 4%. You think you get millions, But it's like, well, nigga, why you getting 4%? But the parent who need the money, who, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, 4% ain't nothing. And then when he brought it up and showed them how much it is, just for him to get some clout off of your child, it's like, you don't deserve that. Because they going to come looking for my child anyway.
If he good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they did.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My second show doing comedy, this dude was trying to manage me. I said, bro, I don't need that right now. Like,
Maybe
I'm
somebody
doing
put some
open
other
mics.
shit going
Huh?
on. He said he had a management company. All he had to do was come back, take
Did he
some pictures.
tell you had a couch at a time?
Now you know what?
You gotta take some pictures. You can make between $2,000 and $5,000.
But they gotta understand your skills is there. You know what I'm saying?
But they won't just believe me.
But you know what? You know what?
I
You
don't care
least,
about you stare on the wall.
you have so many titles. You probably could utilize a manager though.
No, listen. At this point, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I probably really
Publicist
could, because
somebody.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Between doing comedy,
That's hilarious. Y'all stupid. Ah,
Oh, we gotta get the
not too much on my cousin. Oh, we gotta talk about that.
That was like the one that was.
What y'all know about it?
Can
What
we-
you know about that?
Look, speaking of couches, can we segue? Can we segue into? Because I need answers.
Oh, y'all did have a topic.
oh yeah,
Y'all-
we did.
Okay,
I
so
need answers.
So we'll hard stop on that one. So, but y'all, I forgot y'all did have a topic, a question that y'all had.
Black
and
women are dope.
I'm interested. So
All right, let's go. I got a couple. I got some. What y'all got? What's up?
I'm
You
interested.
go ahead,
No,
or you
no.
want me to bring it up?
Absolutely, because I want to rebuttal it.
Okay.
Because you know how I came in with once you said
I'm
what
gonna
you
go
said.
straight to the couch cam too. We gonna.
So,
zoom in on her.
Yeah, do what you
all
got
right,
to
yeah, that's fine. You ready?
Engineer,
All right,
engineer.
so I'm gonna just pose the scenario, right? So
Situation.
yes, this situation approached me. I'll say this. So I hit somebody up on a DM related to business, right? Didn't know his situation. He referred me to someone else, right? We began to build upon that business relationship, and
It went personal.
it went very personal, right? To where now, since we're here now, we got physical, right?
We understand what personal is,
And
girl.
then I seen that the relationship between those two people were friends, right?
Hold on.
And
Hold on.
No, keep telling you.
I'm trying to follow it.
You want to follow? Okay, we'll
So-
pause. Go
So,
ahead.
you met somebody to do a business relationship.
Uh-huh.
It grew more past the business relationship,
Uh-huh.
and y'all got physical.
Yeah, right.
Then what happened? You found out what?
The initial
Contact.
and the person of business are friends.
Yeah.
So somebody else introduced somebody else to you.
Yes.
On a business level. Yeah.
Okay. Then you and the person that you'll get introduced to.
Was like, oh, what's up?
Then you was the person that introduced a female or a male?
a male.
Male.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Then on the backside, I'll say a year later. We'll put a year on it. I'm looking at the person that introduced me and was like, damn, did I
Yeah.
smash the wrong person? Because I feel like we connect on a different level. Right? I feel like business, I feel like we would be iron sharpening iron. However, I done had sex with the other person. What do you do?
Oh, man,
Would
that
you
girl-
marry with the guy that you're actually interested in? Marry with you?
Yeah. he
marry
would.
you?
Yeah, he would.
What?
Oh.
Women, I think.
What?
Women would tuck and run, but man, everybody got time for that shit, man.
Okay. Really? What you say, Brainstorm? She smashed the homie.
But you really vibing with her.
Nah, that was too recent. That was real recent. Nah.
I'm
Pretty sure he didn't wash it off by now.
Was it just a smash, or was y'all like dating?
No, we wasn't dating. We was smashing.
Ing.
Yeah, we ain't just have a casual
Plural.
sex. Plural. We was smashing.
Y'all was fucking.
We was
Yeah.
fucking. But ain't nothing come of it. It was just like some grown up stuff.
I mean, we could at that point y'all can date and see where this goes. marriage is a wild statement to make.
Well, I say
But-
that because
but-
we date with intention.
Yeah, date with intent.
So it's like,
and
what
then
would we be
figure
doing?
this shit out. But I don't think that would disqualify her from ever being in a relationship.
Brainstorm said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm just.
But I know that I've done it. This is from not me.
We here now.
No, I don't want
We
to.
here now.
Not me. This ain't gonna do with me.
It was a hard pause.
I don't want to put my
Like that was a Deadpool 2
I don't want to
pause.
put my homie out there.
I mean,
Okay.
because
I didn't see it happen.
okay, what if they cousins, brothers, uncles? What if they that? Because friends is different. What about siblings and
What about
cousins?
blood?
What about blood?
No, blood is that's different.
But
No,
like we talking about like a fourth cousin. And y'all just now like, starting to even know that y'all even related.
there you go. I mean that's. I'm just
Like,
saying.
y'all
this-
cool, but y'all yeah.
I'm just saying this because I got some friends who.
Come on,
One
we
of my homies'
here.
ex used to entertain multiple people. You know what I'm saying? For a living.
Stripper.
And extra deeds may have been done,
Okay.
but it don't really matter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he still found love. And then another homie who another homie got with somebody who, she had messed with some dudes from the neighborhood before that.
So hold on, now we gotta follow you. So she was doing something strange for change. Old boy, they hooked up. He love her.
Yeah.
Came back around. He knows some dudes. She
No, this a whole. Then boom, stop there.
Okay.
They get in a relationship, actually end up in a relationship and get married.
Okay.
Another situation.
Okay.
Start talking to a chick who had messed with a couple dudes in the hood.
Okay. Got that.
They formed a relationship, got married. I've seen it.
Oh, so
happen.
you've seen it happen. Oh, that's okay.
Like
That's
I've
your take.
physically seen it happen
Which-
multiple times.
Well, I would say this. When she had, presented the scenario to me, I said, I have a very extremely unpopular opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like you said, you was about to, like, we going to take it there, we going to take it there. Mm-hmm. So my unpopular opinion is, unfortunately, and I think I've said this before, statistically, women outnumber men. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
On whatever level you want to talk about or whatever. And that's just the biological side of it. Mm-hmm. And then we got to talk about quality men.
And quality
Which
men run
usually,
together.
and I ain't gonna lie, birds of a feather flock together, which usually run in packs. Mm-hmm. So a quality man gonna be cool with another quality man. Mm-hmm. It's not many of them. So my thing is this.
Man, you trying to justify holding?
I mean,
Go
she
ahead.
really. Oh, bro.
I mean, it's called hoism for a reason.
I mean,
Well,
so
no.
this is the way.
I have a
thing is
friend
that-
who wouldn't even say
my
that.
thing
She's
is,
like, girl, fuck him.
Once I'm done, by all means, you
That's
can date
me
my
too.
sister.
That's me.
Because at the end of the day, my thing is this: whatever. Like, if I know that it just didn't work out with us for whatever reason,
But you might be good for
but
that
you a
person.
good person,
Mhm.
and I know that my people's is a good person. Why wouldn't I want to see them happy and together? You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Man.
That's just me.
I mean,
I'm like that
I
too,
get
though.
the
Nah, don't get me
concept.
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
This is the first time I've ever heard women be that logical about
Let me
this
let me say this. Now, if
Well, what
there's
the
children
Facebook say.
involved, no, don't get me wrong. If there's children involved, or there was an engagement level type,
Something more
okay, it got to
serious.
be a little bit of a conversation,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying, something like that, or whatever.
Why?
But my thing is, I am not saying that, but for some people,
But realistically-
being real. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your kid got to go from saying uncle to daddy, like it might be.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But
I don't think I would
my
delve
thing is,
into
like,
that
I
if
don't
it was
like
like
once
that.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I'm cool.
my energy.
Like, I'm cool.
I could walk
I
past
wish you
an
well,
ex.
and I hope you wish the same for me.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna be in my way. I don't give a fuck who. I will show up with your daddy. Try me.
Man, all right, man.
Okay, I wanna hear you
I'm just trying
brainstorm.
to figure out.
But
I mean,
to answer-
because
but to-
no, 'cause I mean, I
There are
always gotta-
double standards with men and women for a reason. We don't like them. We don't accept them all the time. But they exist.
I just always got to make things mentally work for me. And I know Playboy not here, but I'm just trying to put real people in the situation. So somebody reach out to me. I'm like, oh, I can't. We DJ. I can't DJ this party. So Playboy, you go DJ it. So you reach out to them. Then y'all get intimate, talk, everything else, or whatever. Boom. And then all of a sudden, a year later, you looking at me like, oh, but I probably should have really been talking to you. Then you coming my way. I'm looking like, it's tough. Now that's tough. To me, for me, that's tough. Especially,
what if the closest? I'm sorry, real quick, 'cause we came in at the same time. But what if it was a circumstance to where he fucked up with the woman, and the woman is approaching you?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. Like, we can get with the. I mean, that's. I don't know. I don't know what the answer. We can get through a million different hypotheticals.
Yeah.
The thing I'm thinking about is, I think the closeness matters. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So let's say it was K Nice.
Yeah, okay.
That's different than Playboy.
Yeah,
Playboy's like your brother.
Yeah.
But if it was K Nice, and then you mess with K Nice, and then a year later she double back around to you, you like, I don't fucking know K Nice.
Listen.
Yeah.
So let
me say this.
But I don't know. But you don't.
What if y'all not dating? Y'all was just fucking.
Exactly. So I'm about to say this. Y'all know most men
can just fuck.
Don't you gonna tell us about us? Okay.
Okay.
Let me listen. Tell us about us.
Y'all tell us about us quick.
When y'all just
no
smashing, I don't know for sure, but when y'all just smashing, y'all don't always kiss and tell. So what if it was a situation that you ain't even know?
I mean, obviously,
oh boy was fucking,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and she shoot her shot at Brainstorm, and then Brainstorm get to entertain it, and he gained feelings. He like, oh yeah, this
different. Yeah, of course.
Like,
yeah.
and so then he found out later. Oh, you was with Playboy. I ain't saying that because we were just smashing. Like, you wasn't. She like it was what it was with her. She a cool chick. And I was glad you was happy.
I would look at that's like wait.
Now that's definitely different though.
I would look at her file if it's DMST podcast with Playboy and Brainstorm, and you ain't fucking tell me you was fucking Playboy.
Yeah,
like you could have told me that. Don't tell me that 8 months later. Like, oh no, I was just looking at it.
Now I
You should have told me that at Denny's, man. You should have told me that a long time ago.
Oh,
you know what?
Denny's because we want to buy Denny's.
That's hilarious. I'd have been in situations like that though, like where I've seen females that has dated somebody that I've talked to or smashed, and I've never said nothing because I didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you this: when I walk away, I could put you in a category where I gave not one fuck, and you might have blew my mind. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck.
But see, it's a lot. It's not a lot of women, to me, in my opinion. I could be wrong, whatever. But at least in my opinion, it's not a lot of women that's built like that. That has that extreme cutoff. That's like, all right, when we're done, we're just done, and boom. So I can walk past you and it's nothing, or I can see you and it don't fuck up my day.
You Casper the friendly ghost.
I mean, like you know,
and it depends on how we end it too.
Target or something like, oh, hey, so and so, whatever, and keep it moving and something like that. Some people, you see an ex and it's like now all of a sudden they got to call their girls and. Now we got to all come over and
like
have
I
ice
said,
cream
depends
and wine
on
and
how
stuff
you
like
end.
That. So I don't know how many people are really built like that.
If I end on a fuck you, like I give you 3 strikes, I'm a 3 strike. I give grace because I feel like not everybody get into a relationship, cut everybody off. I could cut a nigga if I'm fucking with you, and I feel like nigga, this is who I want to be with. You're done. I'm cutting you the fuck off. Or I'm going to let you know, hey, I actually have interest in the person I'm talking to. Y'all stay around. Y'all might not get a text back for weeks. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But I'm telling you, if we end on you got to that 3 strikes, it's fuck you and your mama too. I would look through all y'all.
I mean, I feel like that's the easiest way. Where the issues come is the dudes that y'all end that don't end on fuck you.
So
the one that end when he on some like, you know, I think you a good woman. You know what I'm saying? You just need somebody else other than me. Or
I've never had that. Thank you, Jesus.
You hit a woman with
horrible.
You know, I love somebody
where I want to be.
Yeah, I love somebody else.
Jones, where I want to be.
Where I want to
like
be.
This ain't really where I want to be. Like
I've never had that.
Well, my thing is like, I don't want to be messy, but have you ever been the person that they feel like they should have messed with? Because I don't want to be like, have you ever felt like you chose wrong and y'all married? I ain't.
Oh, you mean
I
like,
got
like,
DMs
like
right now saying that.
You mean like you got an acquaintance that you look at like, oh, I should have been the person that person talked to, like there's.
I should have chose you over your friend.
That question.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I'm like, have y'all ever been approached by somebody who you know mess with one of y'all peoples or whatever on some, they trying to try you now because things kind of like.
I think mostly it was because of the way I approached relationships when I was dating. I never just like willy-nilly dated. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I dated with intention.
Willy-nilly.
So it was never I don't know. I wasn't never like, what's your name? Let me get your number.
You
like,
definitely look like you.
I see
You definitely look like you was.
at next, and you was cute.
I see you at the Shaw reunion.
And look, baby fat.
baby fat.
Hey.
Come here. I wasn't never that dude.
Hey,
so.
pink coat.
No.
I hate that. I hate that.
Never that.
Don't
Light
listen.
skin.
Because if you're gonna dress something, whatever. Hey, beautiful soul with dope mind. Come here. Like,
Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't like that.
Now that.
I like
that.
that.
Ain't gonna be my name. You know?
I don't want none of that. But the other stuff probably catch a laugh. I keep moving, but I'm definitely not stopping for beautiful. I hate that shit. I don't know why people are like, oh, that's a good compliment. Why? My daddy told me beautiful, called me beautiful my whole life.
Yeah,
I
don't
am not
shake me.
stopping it. Don't trip me up. It's something more genuine.
You know what it is? It's lazy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's lazy. I mean, I'll say it from a guy's point of view. I'm just being honest. It's lazy. I mean, you can call anybody
I like
beautiful.
it. You could
You know what
call
I'm saying?
anybody
You
How
gotta
do you
beautiful.
bag Corlicia?
Oh gosh, don't do this. You got to call her and ask her. I mean, I don't know, man.
That's
She
wrong.
bagged him.
Yeah, that's the answer. She bagged me.
Oh,
She said, "Oh, you spinning?" No,
You
she said, "Hey,
said it at the wedding. She said it at the
Mr. Right?
you the catch.
She did kind of say it at the wedding.
What
She
she
said it
do?
at the wedding on the vows.
But no, it was just no. I mean, like we actually just had a connection. I mean, like
I know brainstorming
the
that
good,
type. I was
the good.
See where his
You
game
trying to
was.
The,
He said he from Shaw.
yeah,
Switch it up.
the good thing about us is that we both were into each other. That was the good thing about us. We
This
both were
nigga
into each
is
other.
So, man,
freshly married, boy. Good answer. Good answer. Like fucking family feud.
It's up there.
Hold on, we
We were bumping into each other. Oh, shit.
now we all clap though. So it's like unanimous that you can't really bag the.
You can though, man. If this is what I was about to say. If y'all connection is on some like up here type shit, like damn, we a force type shit. It does have the possibility. If it was strictly lusty, then no, that shit
He
ain't
said
gonna
lusty.
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, if it was strictly off lust, like damn, I should have fucked his friend. Like that ain't gonna.
It's like
That
why
ain't
you
gonna
say
last.
Tell your
lusty?
coochie shut up.
Listen, the way
Girl,
you
sit
say
down.
lusty is like it's extra
Lusty,
sweaty. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
You made it seem like
you
you.
smell to it. Like lusty.
So we're saying it's levels to bagging a friend.
Yeah.
Probably.
If he the
Brainstorm is like, no, it's other
Brainstorm,
niggas
like,
in the fish,
if you see
in the
her toes,
sea.
nigga, I ain't dating. He ain't doing it.
No, it's
ain't
levels
doing
to it. It's levels to it. You gave a perfect example. Like you said, if it was Playboy, he's right there. That's my homie. Like you said, but you throw K Nice in there. All right, I know him. Did the wedding, whatever. I mean, I know
him, but
Yeah, we cool. I go shop at the store. We
Yeah.
cool, everything or whatever. But it's like it's different because it's
No,
he's-
we said we
he's
just
in a
brought it
committed
in and said
relationship too,
blood.
too, so don't be nothing but
Blood.
man.
Y'all
Yeah.
mean if they get married, y'all gonna be at the same wedding?
But why do
Yeah.
people feel like they
It don't
have
matter.
a sense
Okay.
of entitlement to control
somebody else, yeah.
what somebody else do
somebody
after
else's
the
body,
exchange is done? Like that is insane to me.
Yeah.
To
But
think
we
that I
yeah.
have
But
any,
we talking
like,
about people talking to people that's close, possibly.
it don't
close
even
to
matter
you.
though. Like I don't have no entitlement to what you do.
And I'm
whether
not saying it's
blood,
right or wrong, but it's
whether
just-
you're my friend,
It's-
whether
it's-
you're my ex. I
It
don't
feels
like,
odd though. It feels odd. It feels. I mean, depending on who it is and the level of relationship, it feels odd.
Would you be able to
You
say,
can't
you know
control-
what?
my
Would you?
thing is,
What if he come to you? I'm sorry. What if he come to you and like, hey, listen? Because what if we had? I'm the type of person.
You come to me like, but you come to me like on some respect. You're like, yo, man, I know you talked to so and so, but you know somehow we met or whatever. We talked or whatever. Then
yeah, I'm not
you know,
gonna get in front of
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, all right, go do what you do or whatever. I promise you, I would be that person. Hey,
Okay.
man, go do
Yeah,
what you do.
because with this
Especially, I'm moved on.
what
I'm
if she
happy.
come to you and say, hey, listen, I like.
I would honestly do the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
I
at that
personally-
point, because
like-
at this point,
So do you think it's on your ex to talk to you and say, hey,
They don't have-
like,
they don't owe you
interested-
shit.
I'm interested in talking to
Nah,
your friend.
I'm just saying they don't owe you that,
No,
but it
they
would be
don't.
nice. They don't have to. They don't owe
Because
you
at that
shit.
point, these two people really care about each other.
Yeah.
They gotta
Why
be
the
mature
fuck are
enough.
you holding on
Yeah,
to
so I
some
mean,
shit?
so in that
You gotta
sense,
be
go
mature.
find it. But
Grow up, people. Shit.
But what
in
if
your
they don't
space,
care
though,
about
it
each other and
does
they ain't
sound-
dated
it does
yet
feel weird in
because
that
of you?
space, though. You can't act like it ain't gonna feel a touch weird in that space.
Man,
but
fuck everybody.
I don't know.
But go find your happiness. And
Yeah.
look, everybody on this earth deserves happiness, and you gotta
That's
go find
real.
it somewhere.
That's
So,
real.
At the
go
end of the
find
day,
it.
and then think about it. Like, think about it. You being so, and I'm not saying this happened, whatever. I ain't trying to be toxic or nothing like that, whatever. But let's say you be so respectful and loyal to a person who years down the line
Don't give a
end up
fuck
fucking
about you. Yeah.
in the worst way.
Wow,
Like,
wow,
like,
what's that? Fist?
You mean fucking you over?
Yeah, fucking you over. I'm sorry.
Fisting or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where you was going.
You gotta put a
I'm saying pretty much.
I need to throw my phone in you.
They said we started this way. We gonna end this way.
Hey, you gotta put another adjective in there or
No, but
something.
I'm
You gotta explain that.
She said it in the worst way.
That nigga like
No, but for real, think about how many times you thought your nigga would never or your peoples would never, and then they do.
they do.
Yeah.
And think about it, you done
When they
missed out on
shenan and
somebody
then
who
a
coulda really
shenan
leveled
again.
you up
Yeah.
out of respect of. Like the shit
sometimes
crazy.
I think you ask these questions, but I don't think everybody has had those experiences though.
That's cool.
I actually
I
understand.
don't think I've ever had that experience
You
where
don't
I
have
missed out
to.
on somebody that I
No,
thought was something.
But you know somebody that probably had that type of experience. Because
But my
moral
thing
of the
is,
story is
it don't really have to.
you
play
can
out like
ride
that. At
for
the end of the day,
somebody.
This is the
whatever,
thing, but this is
you
what
are
I'm saying.
having. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like I said, you are not entitled.
Business.
You are not entitled to anybody handling you any type of way, whether it be your family, your friends, your partner.
all
You
relationships.
are not entitled
Work,
to anybody. You
nothing.
would appreciate it if they did,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you're not entitled to that. With that being said, what I'm saying is you hold this person in such a regard that the same way your partner can hurt you, your family and friends can do the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, all
So you
relationships.
up here holding this person to like, okay, perfect example. You know the situation and you know how I got on DMST.
Oh yeah.
Would you think any of those exes is off limits for me? I don't give a fuck about you. You played me in the worst way.
Oh, you talking about the yeah? I mean, the
So
person you
I
trying to
ain't saying no names, but
Yeah,
you played
we
me in the
know.
worst way. So do you think I give a fuck about my loyalty, respect, and consideration for you? Hell
That's
no.
that's
that's
different.
actually right there.
That's
That's what it
different,
is.
though.
We hold ourselves. We make because we so solid.
Cause think about how I could have been
Yeah.
moving out of respect of and didn't. You know what I'm saying?
But I think we're
Not to be on no toxic or nothing
conflating
like that,
two
whatever,
issues
but-
though. Like we started this with her talking about somebody, like her connecting with somebody and feeling
Did
like
I fuck the wrong friend? That's how
yeah,
it
not
started.
just no. That's not what she said. She
That is what she said.
No.
I mean,
How did
she
you
was
hear?
talking.
How did you hear?
I heard her saying that like she felt like her and the dude could be something like powerful, not just fucking somebody. Fucking somebody is different. You can do that out of spite. I don't think you can build meaningful relationships, fall in love out of
Just
spite.
out- yeah,
I think
yeah.
those two different. Those are two different mode apparatus. However the fuck you say that shit? Like you can
Apparatus,
fuck
yeah.
whoever out of spite and make such and such angry from the way she treated you, but you can't like build solid foundational relationships with somebody. If I'm building a solid foundational relationship with somebody and I approach the ex, like me and this person have a solid foundation. We have fell in love with each other. We're trying to build something. And we just want to come to you as a man, as a woman, and let you know. I feel like that's different than just like out of spite. Let me go have sex with somebody ex.
because I think we are like this. Me and this person are like this out of our loyalty to the other person. Like damn,
That's what
like
I'm
it's,
But y'all have
yeah.
already entertained it, obviously.
No.
It's like
Y'all
flirting.
don't owe that nigga nothing. You got your life. You need to find happiness in your life. You don't owe that nigga shit. I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, we here now.
I'm not about to pass up my blessing. Listen, ladies, men, don't pass up your blessing out of somebody
That's what
else's
I'm saying.
insecurity. Fuck them.
Listen.
I love brainstorm, but he's saying. But if
He
you in
definitely
love
say
or
fuck
you have
them.
the possibility of seeing love, pursue that shit. That's
But
my
my thing is
advice.
this. But my thing is this. Whatever. If you're gonna pursue it, don't play with it.
Don't
Don't
God,
play
that's
with it.
the
Because-
part. Absolutely.
because that's the
That's
part
the
of it
part.
that's gonna really fuck up.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna pursue it, you're gonna go there, you're
Yeah.
gonna take it there, even with
Yeah.
the situation around.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Don't play.
Don't
with
play
it.
with it.
Because then you're gonna have a real situation because of the familiarity.
Now,
Because-
Using a lot of
and
big
we
words,
put
though.
in our community, which is well, I don't want to go down this road, but
Where you
we
from?
put way
Oh,
too
one
much emphasis on fucking friendships in our goddamn community, man. I don't give a fuck about your friend. We're talking about a marriage. your wife, your husband,
that-
friendship.
no,
Fuck that
takes-
friendship.
that takes
We're
accountability.
talking about a
That
spouse
takes
for the rest of
precedent
your
over
life.
everything. Yeah.
When you can't walk no more, you need your diaper changed. Motherfuckers gonna change your pissy drawers and wipe your ass.
I would.
Fuck your friend. You make new friends. Like I love friends. I love my friends, but I'm never gonna choose my friends over my spouse.
Oh no,
I'm
you
not
can't
gonna
do
choose.
that. You can't
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna be like,
No.
I'm not gonna pursue a spouse because I got a friend. Fuck that friend. Black people love their motherfucking friends.
No.
I think
God damn, fuck them friends.
Spouse takes precedent over
I
everything.
think-
Damn it, go
Definitely.
Miami with your man. You don't gotta go with that goddamn woman who probably ain't got all the money for the trip.
vacation, go vacation.
She gonna trip on the last couple days. She ain't got all the money for the room. Fuck her.
I
Get your
agree,
man to
though.
run over to
He
the
is so
goddamn
tired of
trip.
hearing all the horror stories from his girl. His wife, I'm
You know,
sorry.
Leah done progressed to the point that everybody on her trip do have the money now.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
see?
They got the money now.
You ain't got no more struggle stories?
The struggle story is about 10 years ago.
No, but I think for real, I hear where you coming from.
I respect friendship.
I hear
I'm
where
just
you're coming
saying.
from. But at the same time, I think knowing the person and knowing how they maneuver, you know when they have a friend and when they got a sister or brother. Because they don't even say and handle them the same. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
if that's your
it's-
brother, he gonna understand that his brother fell in love with a woman.
Exactly. Because
If
trust
he
me,
don't, then that ain't your fucking brother, man.
listen, because trust me, my friends say right now, whatever she say, damn, this what it's like for you to be busy because you got other,
I wish I would.
priorities.
I wish I would be married in a
Yes.
relationship and mad at my nigga because he with a girl I used to fuck with.
Oh no! See,
You can't touch her.
No, that's stupid. That is
Deep
insane.
breath. Now, see, now it's
That is
different though.
insane.
His chest
Yeah,
hurt.
That's
He
insane.
cried in the car, babe.
Hey, and it ain't
Now you at home mad. You at home mad for no reason.
It ain't even no.
I ain't even did shit.
It's that.
Oh, no, that's
Where I wanna be?
Yeah.
That shit real.
That's really soft. So I mean,
I've seen that before.
so let me ask y'all something soft about and guys acting soft because women say
Ooh, I got
that guys are really soft these days.
They
I saw a video this
sassy.
week. I saw a video this week.
There's a difference between soft
That
and sassy.
word,
There's a difference between soft and
that word.
sassy.
But so I saw a video this week of Drake at a concert.
No, he's sassy.
No, not.
So
I'm
he
not
got
talking
his hair
about
in two
no,
pigtails with pink
I mean,
barrettes.
yeah, all right.
Okay.
But I'm talking
I'm
about.
about to pull
He
this up.
think
while
he
you talk.
thugnificent.
All right, but
Yeah.
but no. So the video was him throwing a towel into the stands like after a show, and it was like he started getting like almost getting into it with a dude because dude was fighting some chick for the towel. And I'm like, is that the example that women are talking about when women are saying that guys are soft these days?
That's one of them.
He probably was fighting for his girl, though.
Or are women just generalizing
What?
that term? Are they generalizing that statement to just say
This
it
is-
because they're upset about things about their experiences with
No.
women, whatever? So that was my question. Like, is that like a perfect? Yeah, that's a bad.
That's number
I'm
three.
I'm gonna say this. I don't.
That's
know.
the third reason.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I say this. Men nowadays, I don't know if it's good, bad. I don't know how to place it. But the example, they don't have no example of a man. They really don't.
And then there's
Because-
this.
Yeah. And then you have what they have access to, which is, media and this and that, whatever. And they are confused because there's no instructions on that shit. But I really do feel like a lot of these men, unfortunately, single mother raised, I'm going to just say it, just don't have the example of how to be a real man. So they're emotionally
And
unstable.
what a man is, yeah.
And so they looking at what their mama do and how she treat men, and then they're basing on if they gonna be the man or woman in those exchanges. So you got men out here finessing women like they mama, or sitting up there.
What you
doing
say? Men finessing women?
Like they
Run
mama.
that back. Run
like they
that back.
mama. Or
These
you
men
got them-
users too.
Or you got them finessing these women like the other person did they mama.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna have a villain either way it goes,
Yeah.
because he ain't gonna sit there and take that L loving somebody too much.
Narcissistic.
So now his definition of love is skewed, and he out here trying to figure it out.
But you
And he's
know-
30-something years old. Like it's no example no more. It's
Can
no
I also
example
say-
of good men. And like you had your what? Family Matters. You had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You had family men. You don't have that now. You got fucking Stevie J.
And you also don't have the mom.
Peter Guns.
You have moms that tell their daughters about emotions, right? Or how to love themselves, right? I don't hear that about men. I don't think a lot of men are being told that. Like, your emotions is okay. Like, you have to learn how to use your emotions so you can have them under control. You know, until they get to a level of, that's why you got so many men killing their girlfriends. Like, they don't have examples of what that is. It's like,
there's no balance.
Now they emotional and they got so much rage that now they killing her. And it's like, nigga, you about to have 50 niggas in the room now
Or
instead of other women.
Or the extreme opposite, where they're so stoic that real life shit happened and they just like shoulder shrug Kanye West it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're extremely
So they don't know their emotions,
unhealthy,
yeah.
reserved.
Man, love yourself too. Love yourself first.
Devin, what say you?
I'm just listening to people
Me too.
describe me, but I don't believe none of it.
You don't think
What say
women?
you?
You don't think men should be taught to love themselves?
No, I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that doesn't happen.
I'm well. You know, I'm gonna speak from working in a school district, because you work in a school district now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say speaking from the kids that I encounter and their relationship with their mom, the sons and their relationship with their moms, and dating, because you're not dating. So dating these emotional, unstable, pink
Preachers.
barrettes, like.
Oh,
I really be seeing. I feel sorry for some of these guys, and me being
Be
an
dating a
M.
whole bad bitch. Don't even know it. Be competing with you. That shit weird. I am so
These
thrown
men
off by
compete
these
with
dudes
you so
competing with
hard.
like, and want to be better than you.
It's real serious.
And it's like for the attention of another man, because you got some men that literally will fight for the attention of another man when they got it on you. It's weird.
You know, I just experienced it. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't move in those circles. I don't associate with those males.
Quality men.
I have
be with
no
quality
idea what
men.
you're talking about. So I don't.
Birds of feathers flock together,
My
you
father
don't fly that way.
was the head of our household, and he was the stabilizer of my life, and my brothers are the stabilizer of their kids' lives, and I'm a stabilizer of my kids' life.
So, but it's not
So I don't
personal. But
really-
you don't know these characters. You ain't seen them. I know you.
So you have never
I feel like
seen
this.
or known of a man to have any type of
I don't associate with
resemblance or
this difference between this is some real shit. Probably because we're not fucking them and we don't get caught up in that part of it. Men don't really associate with fuck niggas if they're not one.
And they shouldn't.
So
They shouldn't.
I don't want to be okay. I'm about to say something wild.
We're
on this
here.
podcast. I'm not going. No, I can't do
We're
that.
here now.
There are certain people around me who may be exhibiting
Fuck niggas
symptoms,
qualities.
but that's going to be addressed expeditiously
Okay.
because
The pink
my
elephant
niggas
can't
can
be in
be,
it.
I
Yeah.
got niggas that's womanized, all different kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole not being able to control yourself emotionally, or not raising your kids properly, or not setting a good example for, because part of parenting is not being perfect. It's not perfect. It's not. I
At
don't
all.
have perfection. I don't have to treat everybody perfect all the time. But what I teach you and what I show you and the standard I hold you to is how I'm parenting you through this life. So I got niggas that's not perfect, but they're damn good fathers. They might not be good boyfriends to the women they fucking with, and ain't nothing I can't comment on that. I'm not in a relationship with these niggas. I'm not getting whispered in the ear at night. But who they are to their kids in the community, who they are as a person, they stand up to me. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these situations end up getting skewed when we had these conversations, not because y'all wrong or we right and y'all wrong, is we don't have that emotional tie to that nigga that the woman may have. Because we not fucking them. So
That is always my
from
response.
all our interactions,
Like,
it's
you
stand
don't
up
know
shit.
because you ain't fucking them.
Yeah,
You
like-
can't say, "Oh, my homeboy a good dude."
They
So this is my
parenting.
question,
They
too.
not beating women. They not beating the kids. They're good, genuine fathers. They're pick up, drop off, life lessons, everything you could imagine a father to do. They're doing. So it's not like they're. I don't know. I'm not even bullshitting. I don't have anybody that I would consider a friend that doesn't fuck with that is abandoning their kids or some shit. I can't pick one. I can't pick a human being that I would consider anything in my life that's like, fuck my kids, where the hoes at? Now, are they good boyfriends?
I was just about to ask.
I don't know. But what that got to do with them being a father?
Okay, so listen, I thought we were talking about whether they were sensitive and they just sucky ass niggas.
But being sucky
Well, the
ass
question-
niggas in a relationship is different than being a sucky ass nigga to your kids and to your role in the community outside of who you are in a relationship. Now, should he then step up and be a better nigga in a relationship? Hell yeah.
Okay, so can I spin this narrative
Go ahead.
then? So you a sucky at you a great father, but you have your child around a woman that you are disrespectful to. You're still showing a different narrative. So I don't really think you're a great father. You might dress them cute, you might give them some life lessons, but actually how you're treating the woman in your life is a life lesson too.
It is. But
So
not
now
everybody's
you
gonna stand
ain't
together.
fucking with her no more because you done did it wrong. Now you got a new bitch, and now I'm meeting another bitch, and now another bitch, and another bitch. So
Yeah,
that's
'cause
a
Alex
life
Sadiq
lesson.
said he met about 45
that-
women in 3 years. from
Listen,
his
that's
daddy.
a life lesson that you may not be looking at that your boy ain't teaching. It's like, well, hold on, nigga. Now your son don't need to, just like y'all to tell us, your daughter, you don't need to have a child by every nigga you date,
Yeah.
or you don't need your kids don't need to watch, meet every nigga you date. Same difference with men. So that's a different perspective to say, my dude, they take care of their kids. Like, well, what are they mentally showing their child?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We have a very low marriage rate in our community, and that rests on the shoulders of the men and the women in our community. So you got men who aren't stepping up to the plate as husbands, and you got women who don't step up to the plate as wives, and that's the
true.
issue in our
That's true.
community.
That's true.
That we have to parent our kids through if we're not in a relationship with them.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, it is a reality for everybody. And it's not just that niggas ain't shit or that women don't know how to treat a man or
Hoes
don't
and
bring
tricks.
nothing to the table. It is an epidemic in our community that we have to navigate through on a daily basis. And I think mothers are still good mothers despite how they treat the men in their lives. And men are still good fathers despite how they treat the women in their lives. And it's a muddy ass water that we have to navigate through. You got you got black communities, Asian communities, where just because a motherfucker's in the house, you at work all goddamn day, and you don't have no role in the kid's life, whole nother set of issues, because all they know is the mama or the daddy, and they don't know the other parent. Just because people in the same house don't mean the parenting shit is working right. There's always some issues to navigate
Some different
through.
variables.
It's always some different variables, but I think a lot of the issues tend to stem from the way men are treating women in the relationship setting.
These men are
Now,
girls.
although
That's a lot of girly
people will
tendencies.
say, some people will say, there's a lot of work that men need to do as far as relationships, dating, and things like that or whatever. And, we try to like pile all of our focus and efforts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But as men, where do you think women, kind of need to like pick up the slack a little bit, whatever, to become wives and mothers and stuff like that, whatever? Because you always, the thing about it is whatever, like unfortunately, like the whole little quick jab, you know what I'm saying, that at women, when somebody makes them mad, whatever, is that, well, you single, don't nobody want you, you're gonna be single forever. So that's like the quick thing, whatever. So if that's like a stereotype that women gonna be single forever, how do you change that?
No, I think
Because I'm pretty sure like every woman that's single that y'all know don't deserve to be single. So how do you help sis, laying her man?
No, I think each person has to have that determination of what they want in the partner. Like we can't put a guidebook out there and that says, all right, like me and Dev are married, and we can't say, oh well, if the woman that in our lives were this, and that, because Dev was looking for something different than what I could have been looking for.
Well, no,
Something
there's different.
than
There's
me.
different.
There's different
Foundations.
idiosyncrasies.
There's just different
We've talked about
foundations
that.
and exchanges with men.
We've talked about
to
this
start.
before.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's almost like you do a different task at work than I do at my job, and she does at hers and shit. We work in the schools, but me and her do different tasks. But we must show up on time every day. We must conduct ourselves
There's some
with
certain
parents
constants.
a certain way.
There's certain constants.
There's
Must.
certain constants that have to
Yeah.
exist
Must.
in relationships. Musts that a lot of people think are negotiable, but they're
That's
not.
what I'm
yeah,
saying. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
They're must. You can't
That's a
work
good
nowhere
one. That's
if
a
you
good
decide
one.
to come to work at 9 o'clock and they got to be there at 8. I don't give a fuck if you the quarterback of the Browns or you pick up trash. They're going to fire your motherfucking ass for showing up late all the time.
Don't
So
care
in
how
a
good-
relationship,
asking.
if you're not able to
Show
compromise
up.
with somebody,
Yeah, yeah.
meaning I believe this shit wholeheartedly, and if you wasn't here, motherfucker, I would do this, and you can shut the fuck up. If you can't take that, put it in your back pocket, and work with somebody else with no issue or minimal issue, then it's going to be damn near impossible to even start. But a lot of people get to a point where they're so down the line in life and regimented in what they do, that integrating somebody else into their life is very difficult. But the moment you lay that baton down and be like, okay, fuck, let's do this shit together. All right. Corlisha, we want to look for a house. Let's look for this together. I know I've been paying rent for 20 years by myself. But a lot of people get to that point and never get to that point in a relationship. Was like, I do this shit by myself. I don't need no nigga. Well, until you convince yourself you need a woman or you need a man, then you're going to be by yourself.
Okay.
I'm convinced I'm not anymore. I can't do this shit alone.
I never was
Help
that type.
me.
I never listen.
There's a lot of people.
It wasn't until I was grown that I even speak like anything negative to a black man. I was so adamant about always keeping.
I still have
and
never
protecting
even getting me.
my perspective with black men. It wasn't literally until I became adult that I was like, man. Not all these niggas, but some of these niggas.
I'm gonna say this, and if an ex was to ever, I only got 3 exes, but I'm gonna say this. We've been in arguments. I'm gonna relate it to the one I was in a relationship last year. We used to get into arguments, and he was so catty, like so fucking catty, to where he'd be like, "Fuck you, you want all this attention from people," and I'd be like, "Wow, why you talk to me like that?" Like, you say things to break me down, but you can't break me. I would literally tell him, I don't talk to you like that. Yeah. And I just be looking at, and I will always say, wow, that's what you think. And you want me to believe tomorrow when you ain't mad that you love me, but this is how you want me to feel. You need all these people. I'm Curvy CEO. I host shows. I get money off of promoting people's stuff and doing this. Yes, I want to be seen. If I'm not seen, I won't get money. Of course I want to be seen.
I wholeheartedly feel like if somebody disrespects you when they're mad,
that's what they mean.
That's kind of how they feel, because it's like,
and jealous.
I say this all the time. I mean, and we don't really ever hit a bad space. Me and Corlisha, we really don't ever hit a bad space. But I always say that even when she's not my favorite person, she's my favorite person. Because we could not be seeing eye to eye. We could be having a bad day. We could just be off a little bit. Hell, we work together. We're in a place
together
for 3 days at a time before somebody got to leave a house. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only person on earth you owe that to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but it's like, so even when we not just seeing eye to eye, even when she ain't my favorite person, she's still my favorite person. Yeah. And that's what differentiates her from everybody else on
earth.
Everybody
on planet Earth. And that's
because there's been other people that's like, yo, when I was mad at you, fuck you. Fuck it.
And then you can double back and be cool.
Yeah. But fuck it. When I was mad, fuck it.
But I'm not a rage person. I'll cuss you out like motherfucker.
If they did that, then I feel like then that
he definitely done. And he was a jealous person. He was very jealous of me.
And the reality of this whole thing, man. The reality of this whole thing, and like you said, Elise, and I don't think it can be said in a less harsh way. It just is a shortage of dudes who are going to
equality
in a relationship, not in business, not I'm trying to get this money, not in a relationship where you put your heart in their hands. There's a shortage of available males. Yeah. It's just a shortage. So it's not like, oh, she gonna die alone and shit. It's like it gets to a point where motherfuckers gonna have to put up with some shit that they probably shouldn't otherwise have to put up with just to have a nigga.
Not gonna be me.
Will never be.
Because there's not that many that's gonna like delicately.
And I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Like, my thing is this: like when you got somebody whose whole intention is to make your life easier, you kind of move different with people around you.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, like when I got this person who's making my life easier, and you want to give me problems, I'm gonna just go ahead and change up my
even if I don't have nobody else, even if I don't have nobody else, if you're making my life,
period. I don't care.
If you're making my life
family,
different,
friends, partner. I don't care what title you hold.
But it does matter though. It matters though. Relationship is different. Marriage is different. If it wasn't different, it wouldn't be different.
No, absolutely.
It's different.
But it's until we get to that bridge.
I know, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I really can't expect that from you or you. Or you can only expect the shit like close my eyes and fall backwards. Expect that shit from a spouse.
Swear.
You don't have to navigate muddy waters with other motherfuckers.
My brother-in-law, he told me, he said, until a man look at you and say, oh, me or her, and jump off that bridge to save you.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know.
It ain't it.
man.
It ain't it.
For everybody else on earth,
Because
you
a man
you
gonna lay down his life for his wife.
yeah, you have to navigate muddy waters with everybody else on earth. Because if the other people aren't made for you, so it's gonna be days. I don't fuck with Brainstorm. I don't fuck with you, Lise. That can't be in your relationship. Like you said, when they not, but even when we mad at each other, it don't matter. That's still my favorite person.
So
How about honestly
listen.
that right there is like how it is between me and some of my friends that I call friends, or that ain't even friends, whatever. That sisters, whatever.
I was about to say that.
That's another thing, whatever. Like
That's
for
you're
real,
backing into the black people and their friends.
I know,
But
right?
no. So
Go ahead,
look.
Real shit,
But
man.
you,
It is, though.
you,
It's real.
But life, okay. I don't want to get biblical, but it
it's
speaks
gonna be long.
on. Yeah, I don't want to get biblical, and I know it's
Get biblical.
but it speaks to being a friend. Like so,
Yes.
you have to be a friend
Yeah, of
to be a
course.
friend. So. There's levels to it. You don't just say fuck the world just because I got a wife or a husband, because things happen. But that should be your strongest bond that you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm not leaving the
after God, that mate
community.
comes next.
So, huh?
After God, that mate comes next.
No, I didn't say that because I was married. I'm recently divorced, so I was married. You know, we were separated, but I was married and I was a wife, and he was a husband. We just irreconcilable. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. But anyway, at the end of the day, it was us, and I was literally his world. He was mine, right? But I'll say this: our friends is our friends. Like you grew up, they shaped you. And the ones that lasted, I have 30 plus years in the game with some of them. The ones that are still here, they were family. They're cousins. You know what I mean?
That's fam.
That's they're
Playboy
family,
for me.
but they're not
I don't
blood.
know Playboy more than half my life. Like, yo, that's fam.
So I can't
more
say,
than
oh,
friend.
well, just my husband, girl, is my husband. But my family, no, she got a husband. They not gonna say, oh, she ain't never coming around because she got a husband. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't fuck them. It ain't
It's
gonna never
not
be
fuck them.
them.
It's just there's limits with friends.
Everything has boundaries.
Even with Playboy,
Everything has boundaries.
yeah, there's except your marriage. you got to build boundaries everywhere else to protect your marriage. That's where the boundaries go away.
I mean,
So
it's in between.
Even with Playboy or somebody you consider your friend, there's still areas that you can't reach in their journey that you're gonna have to let them figure out on their own,
Everybody got to
or talk or walk them through.
I mean, but that's I think that's life with everybody.
Everybody,
my brothers, my blood brothers
Yeah.
is like it's the same thing where it's like, hey, at some point, if you're doing something that's your life, that's your journey, hey, you gotta take your journey.
Yep.
Hey, bro, I jumped off a cliff in Jamaica. I had to swim to that goddamn boat. We gotta all swim at some point. We all gotta make it to
Swim
that boat.
across that road, that river in Montgomery too.
Yeah.
Fade in the
Hey, we all gotta
water.
But that separates the friends to the family though, because you have some family that's gonna respect that it's a boundary.
Yeah.
That they married over there. Then you got some that won't. So that's when you know, fuck them friends.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck them friends. Them
you gotta
ones
be
that
wary
respect
of.
everything is, you know.
All right, we got to end the show because Ulysses is over here losing her mind because these chairs ain't the most comfortable chairs that she used to be in.
Booty,
the couch.
booty.
Girl, listen.
Why
Damn,
you
I
ain't
had a hell of a topic too.
Dang.
We'll talk about it next time.
How long is it?
I don't know. It'll probably go too crazy, so I ain't gonna.
Okay.
Dang,
I'm sorry.
Ulysses.
Listen, 'cause
Shift them
we didn't-
cheeks.
If we didn't start out smutting it, we could have probably got to it.
Hey, I'm good for like another 10 minutes.
Because your cheeks not on the.
Yeah,
Come sit with me, cousin.
yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to talk.
I'll give you the
Fuck
mic.
it. Let's do it. Just
sure?
give-
Them cheeks have
yeah,
been in.
give me a second.
Them cheeks that hurt for a long time before,
You was
okay?
gonna walk.
Woo! Shit!
Be careful. All right, go ahead. What is it?
You was gonna walk off on this anyway.
Okay.
Damn.
So
Not Ricky.
what's going on with y'all president, man?
You know, I saw that topic a few weeks. They pulled
What?
it from an interview or a book. Like
It was a letter.
years ago.
It was a letter he had wrote. Oh, it's the wrong one on
Years
the thing.
ago.
Hold on, let me.
What?
Years ago.
See, that's why I'm glad I don't look at stuff.
Yeah, let me find it. There we go. So
What?
this is too much of a topic.
I
to get into.
believe it.
Yeah. So
I believe all these men
So
do. Not all y'all.
Barack Obama, our ex-president, apparently he wrote a letter. It was that part was redacted some years ago. It was for a memoir, and it said, "I make love to men daily, but in the imagination."
Gay.
See,
that's the question.
This is why we probably shouldn't have done this topic, because I feel like what happened here, even when I heard the story.
Sorry.
Like, just being honest, when I heard the story,
This is gay.
I feel like when I heard the story, I was like, where did this come from? Like where did it come from? But I mean, so I actually do.
I believe a lot of men that I know actually think those things. Those thoughts.
I need to deep dive into the story a little bit more.
Deep
whatever.
dive.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly.
Damn, that's Hussein.
Allegedly,
Man.
it was said that Michelle ain't even a woman. And
Shut up.
And that the kids ain't even theirs. Allegedly, I don't know.
Y'all heard
I
it.
don't know about that, but
Y'all gotta stop
I
with
know
all this, man.
all I know is his chef died, and the chef
Oh shit.
I'm not commenting on none of this shit
he
from
likes
this
to
point
cook
on.
special meatballs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
This is y'all topic,
With hair
not
on.
mine.
So you
This is y'all
saying
topic, not mine. I'm not.
that the plot thickens?
The plot thickens. But all I'm saying is
Things to make you
the
go
reason why I love black women is because black women are the most
authentic.
authentic, reasonable, irrational,
Motherfucker.
complex, beautiful people on a planet, man. Black
Shout out
women
to
will
y'all.
just have so much patience with you up until the
Three
point
strikes.
of no return. All black women have a point of no return. You start pulling off some suspect shit,
Man,
black
listen.
women are going to draw a line in the sand. They'll march with you from
You
here to
better
Selma,
say
nigga.
it.
But if it's the nigga in their living room,
That they
writing letters
questioning.
talking about he imaginarily fuck niggas.
Gay. Gay.
I got no comments on this.
So can I
If
say
a chef
this?
died, I'm gonna be here next Sunday, no matter what. So I got no comment. This is
So
y'all topic.
what? Can I ask you this then? Since you don't want to fuck with our president because he was our.
Oh, I'm just saying allegedly. All
if-
this stuff is alleged.
All this is alleged.
alleged.
All of it's alleged.
Since it's y'all show, y'all gonna allege it. That shit gay. So listen, what if a man said he didn't care if his son was bisexual? What y'all think? Y'all think that's pretty gay? He pretty bisexual?
Like, what's your gay level of this?
Black women are beautiful, man.
Listen, no. So listen, I'm saying because I know I'm wholeheartedly pro love who you love. Okay.
Unless it's your man who love who he love. Niggas only love
Listen,
you.
love who you love. That's the number one, okay? That's number one topic. However,
What if your man
I
was
be
like, listen, it
thinking
was summer 2012, it was hot.
He needs some water.
temperatures rising.
His body was yearning.
He's like he's ready.
And he had an Arby's type summer. You know what I'm saying? We got to meet. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to me. Listen to me. So no, I know you love your son, but black men, y'all know y'all want your son not to be gay. Right? So
If
if
he was, yeah, you know, we gonna love him.
no, that's true. You gonna love him. But I'm saying to outwardly say, damn, I wouldn't care if my son was bisexual. You don't think that's something? No, you think that's suspect? All right, I'm gonna rest on that one then, cause that was my ears was like, what? Black man gonna say that? Well, all right, I'll shut up. I'm digressing too.
Y'all ain't gonna comment, brainstorm, nothing.
He said next Sunday he'll see you.
I want to be here next Sunday, man. It's just I feel like
Love who you love. I got it.
that story. I read a couple tidbits, whatever, man. It's an interesting thing for a person to say, no matter what. It's a very interesting thing for a person to say. So
Interesting is enough.
I make love. He didn't say I fuck. I have sex with. He said I make love.
I think about you when I'm having sex with Michelle. That's is what that said. I think about men when I'm fucking Michelle.
Allegedly.
I make love to men daily, but in the imagination.
I make love to men
Why you
while
can't
I'm
get that
fucking.
out your head? Like,
why y'all addressing this to me? I'm just saying. I ain't talking about.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just asking him. Like, why you taking it out your head, babe? Like every day? Like you ain't missed one day.
Now miss one day.
Like, oh my God, he behind me.
When I'm mowing the lawn.
If baby boy is, you want a nigga with 2 strikes?
Man, y'all.
He said, babe, what you think about this?
Like, I ain't did nothing spectacular for you to think
Why
about
you
this
just
nigga?
burn up the ball? Like, why you think about this every day?
Every day?
Because that's real.
No,
Like,
it's very descriptive. Think about it. I make the word choice. I make love to men daily.
in my head.
But
Daily.
in the imagination.
That nigga every day he wakes
Like,
up.
So nothing.
So my thing is, did I catch you when I came up and was like, hey,
Oh,
baby,
you
like,
shit crazy, bro.
like, did I interrupt
No,
you from
real.
having your session? Like, when I asked you what you want for dinner tonight?
That
like,
shouldn't be
this-
fucking with me mentally.
What?
Like, damn, I'm thinking I'm pleasing
'Cause
my
if you
man.
ever
and
called
you,
me Edward, and
no, Michael.
Oh, man.
Damn,
you
Michael.
ever-
There's ever a time our show is gonna get canceled.
Oh, Michelle Obama.
There's ever a time, and it's all y'all fault. 8 years of work.
Well, come in next week, because I still ain't get to Taryn Manning. We're going to get to that next week, too.
I saw something about that one. She
Yeah,
bought
yeah.
somebody something, or
No.
all right, keep that on the list.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Before we get out of here, Curve the Runway. Please speak to Curve the Runway.
Curve the Runway 4 at the LaSalle Theater, October 14th. Red carpet hosted by DMST
Yes, yes.
Boys, right? iHeartRadio in the building as well. And just come dressed in your best prom outfit. I'm ready.
I don't know what to wear. I really don't know. I mean, it's like they love to dress up like even the pot in R&B. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna throw
when
in
we
this shirt
showed up
this
in
time.
all black for the November one, I was like, oh yeah, we did this time.
So I got to put some thought into it for for Curve the Runway.
I mean,
I think I might go traditional, like tux.
tux.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I might go traditional.
I really want people to understand. I'm not telling you what to wear. I'm telling you it's a prom. So you come in your year, whatever you feel like a prom. It's
I
just
ain't wearing
no
that LeBron James dress suit I
jeans.
wore.
No jeans.
No.
We got upscale. We doing it. We got valet. It's a lot going on. So just come. Make sure.
Be on your grown and sexy. That's all.
Yes.
If there was ever a time that you wanted to pull out that one fit that just, I don't want to be overdressed. Overdress this one.
Oh yeah. We got a
Yeah.
yearbook. We got it going. It's gonna be video.
I'm getting carried in by men. Just like you know, I ain't even walking in that bitch. I'm being carried.
I
okay?
want people to focus on this, right? Think about this. We're taping, okay? And we're going Hip Hop Harlem Nights. So that's our tape for the from the event. Yeah.
Y'all got that's insider news. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Nice.
I think the traditional tux, like tailored tux, bow tie look is going.
I might bring me out a cigarette stick.
And I might drive. I'm gonna get on
Give me
Turo.
some finger waves.
Fuck around, pull up in a Lamborghini on you niggas.
Hey,
Oh, y'all going prom.
Yeah, I ain't nobody valet my shit. My shit staying in the front. Leave me a parking space in the
Hey.
front. I'll leave the
for real. Hey,
door open.
hey,
Ain't
and for
nobody-
real,
ain't
y'all
nobody
want
driving this bitch.
y'all kind of want to start now because you know homecoming is around that time too.
Homecoming
so,
is around that
You
time.
know,
Ain't
just
nobody
saying.
mama renting the cars I'm trying to rent.
But
No, like
the
also
tuxes
like
and stuff, but-
colleges.
Yeah.
The colleges, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if the colleges really go get dressed.
Let me
up
look
like
at
that
my
for
Turo
homecoming.
now.
Now, high schools. I
at the
think
car
I think the
reserve.
white
You know what I'm
schools
saying?
get a little bit more dressed up in the white schools, for homecoming. For us at Shaw, we
Get
was
your
just
tickets
So best you met
today.
Man, did you see the video I put up from the '96 homecoming? Oh God, I had to show you. Oh, it looked like 1972. We old as hell.
We really are.
It was my freshman year, your sophomore year, nigga. When I tell you, it was freshmen in my class that had remember women used to wear the hair, black women would be like this, and then they go under like that, nigga. And in the back one had a little straight. I had to show you what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
what
I'm
he
about
doing
to
with
say
the
he
hair.
is describing
Yeah,
some
The
shit.
salt
Yeah.
and pepper hairstyle.
Oh, the layers, the stacks.
Yes.
The stacks. So she had here, and then it was like down.
Yeah,
back,
in the back.
And it was like,
I'm like, oh shit, I was in high school at this time? God damn.
If it was 96, you was at Kurt.
No, I was my freshman
because
year.
my freshman year is my brother's senior year. He graduated in 96.
Yeah.
My freshman, so that means you was in 8th.
No, this was 96, 97.
Oh, going into okay, yeah.
This was
Okay,
no,
okay,
October
yeah,
96.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Either way, we all old.
Yeah, it was your sophomore year.
Yeah,
nigga,
man.
don't try to take it.
Yes.
Nigga, you was 16. Nigga, I'm joking. Nigga, just act like you
Damn.
was 12.
I mean,
No, nigga, you was.
You was at Kirk, nigga.
We was both in shock, nigga. Trust me, I did the research. I'm sad about it.
You was cussing without flinching.
Oh yeah, right.
Damn.
That's probably when it started. All right, man. We're going to get out of here because we've been out here for a long time, almost 2 hours today.
It is 2 hours, for real.
Give him all your shits.
We already know Curvy CEO on Instagram. Facebook is for family, so don't try to follow me there. That's it.
That's it. All right. Ulysses, give him all your shits.
At the end of the day, it's
gonna-
Ulysses Dickerson.
Okay.
EULISE DICKERSON.
And if they know you?
You know what I'm saying?
Because you stole his line.
I did.
Shout out to Playboy.
I was sitting in the chair. I was trying to do
Yeah.
it. Ulysses Dickerson on any social media platform. My Instagram is public. My Facebook is private. And make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting a lot more. I am one of the models for Curve the Runway 4. And I'll be, letting y'all get a little bit more. You know what? I love the fact that you're being more of a transparent person this time around, and you're getting to kind of model that way, because I'm being transparent with this shit too. So I thank you for that. I gotta stop hiding. Even Boy Toy is the reason why my Instagram is public, so shout out to her. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow me or whatever. Y'all get a little insight, because it's a lot that goes on behind the smile.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. Dev, give him all your
love her.
shits.
Man, this Big Dev. Do what needs to be done. What needs to be done, whether you like it or not, man. It's the real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Until we see each other again, say blessed, healthy, and wealthy. I forgot that part.
Yeah, and you was
All right.
also supposed to say everywhere when he said everywhere, so I could say
Yeah.
everywhere.
You're right, everywhere.
Goodbye, Ulysses.
It's been a long time. I wanted to say everywhere 3 minutes ago.
DMST16 at yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all that good stuff. Once again, thank you to everybody that came out to Pod Narby
Yes,
yesterday.
thank y'all so much.
Yes, sir.
Please stay tuned in
What's up, Lex?
for the next event. Please stay tuned in. So we'll have another one, and you said Lex is in the feed right now.
He just, yeah.
So I'll tell him right now, like I told you yesterday in the text or whatever. I owe him a trip to Unapologetically Funny.
Or the roast battle. That's this weekend.
That's the roast battle this weekend.
Yeah.
This is my only weekend. Well, I'll tell you after the show. But all right. but I owe him another trip to that just because of the fact that I didn't get to make it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so many things going on. But I appreciate him. He was on the show last week, plugging Pod and R&B, and then obviously he pulled up. So he showed nothing but love. So so I do owe him honestly that trip to Unapologetically Funny. To actually support his event and then support those comments too, because those comments need that support too.
Yep.
So
Because we had some comments at Pride RB last night.
yeah. I saw a couple of familiar faces. Yeah. So DMST16 at yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, everything like that. Curve the One Way 4, October 14th, LaSalle Theater in Euclid, Ohio. Stay tuned for the next Pod and R&B event. We will see y'all next Sunday. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you and all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter.
You.
And we here now, so fuck it.
We're here now.
Hey, I gotta find something that y'all can all say with me. Shit, I've been 3 years in this. I ain't got nothing that y'all can repeat. We gonna say blessed, healthy, and wealthy together or something. Like something got shake. 3 years in that, y'all gotta say something with me. Shit.
Well, you gotta come up with something.
I just thought about that. I was like, I was so committed to that. Wait a minute. He married too? Like, just,
Okay.
there's no merit for that you. No accolade.
This is the longest outro ever.